Cease to amaze me. Ooh. What is?
The Europeans and shit brought black slaves over. They didn't really come all the way to our side.
Absolutely did.
Not with black slaves.
Yes, fool.
I guarantee you, if you were to
Ancestry
10, Portuguese for sure. Say 100 Mexicans, not one of them will come back from Mexico. Like, pure blood from Mexico.
Wrong.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Absolutely. That's the most ridiculous thing.
Alright, so we're going to look that shit up later.
Yeah.
Send it.
And you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You're wrong, you lose eyebrow.
Do it.
Well, I mean, obviously this guy's...
Said you lose that war 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So you fucking... You willing to bet that or what?
Yeah.
Alright, so at the end of this episode, folks...
No, I'm not.
Nah, you already said it. Bullshit.
I forgot what you were talking about. And then I was just
Nah,
like,
even...
I bet that's false, but I'm not going to do eyebrow.
Why?
Go back to work.
An eyebrow.
You've been saying that for how many months now?
You gotta go to the birthday party tomorrow with an eyebrow.
I got shit to do.
Oh. Welcome back, folks. We are Low Legacy Podcast, episode 31 tonight. A few returning faces here in the building. We'll jump into that here in a minute. Got one that you might disappear for 10 minutes. This fucking guy. Right away, you go with the noise, he starts fucking rubbing the table.
That's Loyal Legacy, baby.
It's a never-ending thing. Look at that guy.
Oh,
He's like titty on
Started
fire.
on fire.
yeah, sorry, my man. He was hot.
You heard Brandon say, no!
He's on me about
So, as usual, to my right,
That's Simone Garcia.
to my left,
Who's it?
and it's me, it's the B-U-double-G. Well, boys, right before we went on air, I had a little bet. We'll discuss everything that went into that bet here after, and we might have a little fucking extra clip coming tonight, tomorrow, whenever we get this done and uploaded. But Steve's gonna be losing an eyebrow.
I'm not.
You just bet.
Gotta set up some situation.
I did it.
All right, so what do you want to do then?
We could do all kinds of stuff.
So
First, probably.
don't lose an eyebrow then. Shave your mustache.
Just Hitler that shit.
Yeah, dude,
Hitler that shit.
For a week. Until next
You gotta speak
Friday.
with a German accent.
Till next
for the rest
Friday.
of the week.
Until next Friday, that's it.
Okay, but what I want to... Let's talk about it a little bit first. So are you saying that all Mexicans
No.
have
You
black
said
ancestry
out of
too?
100, there would be no ancestry of African.
Yeah, so are we going to go
No,
fucking
that's
DNA
impossible.
test 100 Mexicans?
There's white people that
You
even
could
have
look
in
it
their
up.
ancestry have traces of black. My lady, she's Asian and Filipino, and all the 30 other things she has black in her too. But it's like a fucking millisecond percentage. You know what I mean?
Because, for example, say somebody's from Mexico, they came here, had, kids with a black person, and then you test that person.
But that would be that
Obviously.
person. But you said
We're talking about
people-
deep roots of Mexico.
Yeah, the deep roots of Mexico. And you figure the farther south they go, the more likely it's going to be.
What is that?
So you said out of 100 people, we can Google it. Pretty sure it'll come back. So we'll just Google it. Is there ancestries from Mexico that combine Native American natives?
Is there? I'm sure there is. But to say that the whole Mexican race has black in it is
No, I'm just
We
saying
wouldn't
the whole
say the
Mexican
whole
race.
race.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
that's
just
what
saying
we're
out of 100 people, you're gonna find at least 1 out of 100.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
I'm talking about,
So then you just
did
want
the
to take
roots
it.
of Mexican people come from black people?
No,
That's
so
what
you
he
just
said.
went from here.
Yeah,
to
because
Absolutely not.
he didn't
No, that's what he
say.
brought up at first.
Is
That's
it?
what he said.
But he didn't say that. He said there's no such thing as Mexican.
Of course, there's
What he was
That's
saying
not
is
true.
that Mexicans or Spaniards and Africans are what created Mexicans. That's what Elton John is saying.
Yeah,
That's
The,
pretty good.
the gayest dude in history is telling us that.
Is that Elton John?
Yeah, that was Elton John.
It
Scrubbed up. Yes, it was. Yes,
Like
it
it's
was.
legitimately
No.
not. It looks like
I swear to
him.
God, it's Elton John, bro.
Promise you.
Bring it up.
I
don't
don't
think it is.
If I click on that, we're gonna get out of
No,
that
I
anchor.
don't-
I don't think it's really Elton John.
Hold on.
It looks like him.
That's not Elton John.
Absolutely. I'll fucking fuck Elton John.
Hold on.
Hotel.
It looked more like Frank Gallagher than Elton
But
John.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you can even say it for Puerto Ricans. The whole islands probably doesn't have black in them, but like I said, slaves came from that.
Oh, you're
side.
right. That wasn't Elton John.
The slaves.
Like I thought it was. Somebody said it was. Whatever. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, this was happening again with this weird shit.
Yeah. I was like, what? Hold on, Johnson?
I thought something was off. The glasses seemed a little too normal to me.
Glasses and no fucking British accent.
That's what I forgot he's a British.
But yeah, you know, whatever. Fucking.
I remember that used to be Jose's boy back in that day.
Just walking. He's just until
Remember when he went wild when Elton John and Eminem performed at the video?
I remember that. Remember you calling me like, can you believe this is happening?
My two heroes. Crocodile Rock was cool.
The what?
Crocodile Rock.
The fuck is that?
You don't know that song by Elton John?
Crocodile
I've
Rock.
never listened to that.
You know if you heard it.
A little louder?
Yeah.
No, you know that?
Yeah.
Figures.
I heard that for sure.
Figures.
You don't know that
He
song?
knows that song, I guarantee that.
Never heard it.
There's just no fucking way.
It's at the end
I haven't heard
of
it.
some kids movie. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That fucking helps me.
One way
fucking
to
narrow it down there,
support
bro.
here.
You don't know it either?
No. I've never really listened to Elton John like that.
Throw it on for
Never
me.
my shit.
The only
Yeah, he has
one,
greatest hits.
the only Elton John ones I know is fucking. I don't even know the name of it.
The one from Tarzan?
The Blue Jean Baby,
Never heard of it.
Tiny Dancer,
Never heard of it.
Tiny Dancer, and Your Song. Those are the only Elton John songs I know.
So I don't even know those ones.
I
Well, those are full blown
I didn't know he
classics.
sung a song in
Yeah,
Tarzan.
he does the one, that song in Tarzan that gets to you.
The main one?
You're tripping, fool. That's Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Oh, shit. I was like,
So
fuck
then,
outta
so
here.
then,
That's
yeah,
fine, man.
hey,
Elton John.
so then, yeah, I only know one then.
Fucking
I only know one
5
song.
minutes in the penalty box.
I'm sure if I heard a couple
Yeah,
of them,
you're
I'd
right,
recognize
you're
them just from like, you know,
Was I playing
radio
it?
shit
'Cause I
back in the day, but
Yeah,
I never,
Crocodile
Elton
Rock.
John was never my shit, bro.
It's on this playlist.
Okay.
I was always hip hop, R&B type of dude.
Whoa, what do you got on there?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Crocodile, what?
Always delete your browser history. When you can. Always.
You know that song, so
Yeah, skip to
You know?
can't use more than 30 seconds of it.
you ever heard that fucking part of
Alright, good. I
Yeah, it's just,
don't know.
Just slap, bro.
zip that out of there.
Trying to find the spot where it
Slap
starts.
yourself.
If you put that song on and you don't clean your whole house, dude. I know what's wrong with you.
If you don't shake your booty, then you vacuum, I swear to God.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
So that one question, like, what do you listen to when you clean? Obviously growing up, everybody had fucking Spanish music.
I slap R&B.
I do it all. It depends on my day.
I love old school R&B, 90s R&B. That's my shit. I grew up on that with my pops.
You look like a dude that tried to look like fucking John B. I knew it. I knew I recognized
I never
you.
try to look like nobody but myself. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, Chevelle told me that you were trying to twin with them.
See, that's the
Just
thing. The
a
first
lot.
where you fucked up
Trying
is by
to
saying
get some
Chevelle
shit.
told you. That right there is a whole fucked up margin. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
So fucking, I listen to anything that comes on. Fucking just random fucking shuffle up the whole playlist. So
I've
fucking.
been stuck on country lately, man.
Country?
I
I
fuck
like
with
country on a boat. When I'm on a boat, I listen to country.
America.
It's the 4th of July shit in Tahoe. You feel me? Like that's how I got down. But besides that, I don't really listen to country. My girl like it, but
I listen to country all the time. Fucking everything between country to fucking rock. Fucking, I even listen to fucking Spanish music. I don't even understand most of it.
I asked
I
you
am. I
about
have
that
all
one
kinds
day.
of
You just
shit.
said, yeah, you understood every word.
That's why I like Pandora.
Yeah, but
Just
that's fucking lies.
put Spanish music on one day.
Apple Music, bro. Apple Music's where it's at.
They can't have Apple Music because they're not iPhone users.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking, they're those
Oh.
lames. They're-
See, you guys got that idea
With it.
from Google Music, and
you guys, we didn't
I know.
create this shit.
yeah,
we
but
just
I'm
bought
talking
into
about
it.
iPhone people.
Steve, you're
And
lagging
they-
right
and they
now.
stole it. Never.
Update.
Never.
Update your Android.
It's simple. You should like it.
Huh.
It's good for you.
My lady, I fuck with her phone. I can't even like get out of the fucking page. And it gets, I get all fucking
Just swipe. No buttons. Just swipe.
You guys shit shuts down when you guys do the updates.
That's all you do at night when you go to bed.
Yeah,
so you wake up and it's
Automatic updates when you
done.
go to sleep.
Automatic update when I sleep, I wake up, boom, new iOS.
Too risky, man. Too risky. Alarm don't go off. Then.
Yeah.
It goes off every time.
So you not once ever
It's a risk
woken
I'm not
up.
willing to take.
The
So-
phone updates, can't risk it.
Yeah, so you got an Android. It updates.
Yeah, when I tell it to.
With us.
I can update mine if I wanted to, or I can just set it to a time.
See, but
And
my
it'll update.
update takes like 2 minutes.
So does mine. My
Either way,
updates.
Droid is a off brand of iPhone. That's all it is. That's
so,
all it is.
So that's it. So you have it.
There wasn't a Droid iPod. It was a touch iPod. Or there was regular iPod, then it went all the way to touch and all that stuff. There was never Droid was nothing until iPhone came out with their phone, and then like a couple years later, fucking Droid was like, okay, here we're gonna make a touchscreen phone that resembles everything about the iPhone. Or the iPhone.
Crazy.
How?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
What do you mean?
Samsung's been making phones way longer than
No, but I mean like with the similarities of the iPhone, the touchscreen. The iPhone was the first touchscreen. Well, the iPod was the first touchscreen.
So iPod had a touchscreen before any phone.
iPod
iPhone.
was the first touchscreen, and then it turned into a phone. Droid had phones that were touchscreens, like
Yeah.
like the LG and stuff were
Yeah.
Droids. But iPod and Apple was the first touchscreen anything that you could play music off of or do any of that stuff with. Facts. Look it up.
So you never fucking. You're
Hello.
telling me you never had an iPod?
Yeah, that's better.
Loved it, right?
See, so
At
you're a
that
trader now. Now you're a
Yeah,
trader.
but that's an iPod.
time, which transformed into a fucking iPhone.
Exactly, a fucking machine, music machine made phones.
To
Samsung and
another
LG
music
been making phones for fucking
Yeah, but
who knows how
Where's
long.
their
Samsung and
music?
LG tries to tap in with the music stuff, and it just isn't the same as the iPhone.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work.
Huh?
What did you say?
He
They
needs,
tried to
he needs to update them.
they tried to turn the Droids into a similarity of the iPhone, as to like they tried to incorporate their music with them, like
The
Spotify.
best thing
Spotify wasn't
has
made
is
for
the
Apple.
people
Spotify was made for droids.
Yeah.
That's what that was. But Apple Music might have came along a little bit later, but Apple always had, you could always get your stuff through Apple, through the App Store, through any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's where the music will come in.
Like
It was just
Google
super
Music.
simple.
Google Music.
Who has Google Music?
I don't know, I'm not gonna Google.
People with real
He
phones.
said, yeah, look why I do.
That's the weirdest shit I ever heard.
There's so much more shit that Apple has stole from other cell phone and incorporated that it,
Yeah, later maybe. For updates.
you know where these screens come from?
Probably Galaxy.
Samsung. Yeah.
But Samsung isn't an
So
Android.
when I
Samsung's a company.
but it's an Android.
Android uses
Android's
Samsung.
a type of
Exactly.
Samsung. Samsung had different shit before they had phones.
Samsung has fridges.
Yeah, they had
Absolutely.
Samsung. A fridge was before there was a
TVs.
Samsung phone.
Yeah.
It's not fucking.
But it's a part of Android. That's what these aren't Androids. These are Samsung Galaxies.
But they're an Android.
Yeah, it's an Android.
The Android's the app to
And
make
they're
you have
better
everything
than
that a
these,
phone does.
Is what I'm
pretty much.
saying.
You're a sick ass, dude.
I'm just saying.
I wanna see one of
There's-
I know.
I've done
Fucking sick.
I've done
fool.
numerous fucking researches on this shit with an iPhone user, and
I don't know
it's
if I believe
just
you.
it just blows you out of the
What
water.
I want to know is how the
Those
fuck
are
you
the-
try to fucking skedaddle around this goddamn mustache you gotta
You
have.
brought this over here.
You brought this over here. You bring this every time.
Like I said, I just don't think that there's a way that you can prove, or that I could prove. I just know
What was it?
How does that work?
What are you trying to figure out?
that the
know
Mexican
something you
Mexican
can't
race comes from
Yeah.
Africa. Africans.
Bring back.
That's just absurd.
Did the Spaniards bring African slaves and help colonize Mexico? That's what the simple question comes down to. Because then you would say,
That's what the point was.
yeah,
of Homeboy.
that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
There's no actual Mexicans. They were natives. They were Native Americans because that was all of their land,
Yeah.
along with the Native
Yeah.
Americans.
And then you mix the
Which I
Spaniards,
would-
and that becomes
That's one thing that
Mexicans.
always got me. Like, why are Mexicans called Mexicans, but they're not called Native Americans? How many? Where do they come from? Settled from what, Texas on up, and then during the wars they were forced to go down south. But why are they not considered Native Americans as well?
because Native Americans are like,
Americans kept it in the family.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like they have reservations and they're like peers or whatever.
No,
you know
but that's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
But,
Though, like,
we just got ravished.
would those who were considered Mexican at that time not also be considered Native American because they were on American soil, but they were on native soil at that time. They just fled south during the time of war.
Yeah.
So then why?
But that's just a different kind of Native American that made Mexicans. Because if they're Native Americans, then that just means you have a certain kind of Native American mixed with Spaniard, but you're Mexican.
I think you would have to take somebody who is like, or thinks that they're full Mexican, they don't think they have anything else in their bloodline, and then do like an ancestry thing, you know what I mean, and then run it back. So they'll be like, oh shit, I thought I was full Mexican, everybody in my family was full Mexican, but look, this is where it got twisted.
I had a homie who had his old lady that he fell in love with, and him and her swore up and down, dude, that she had 100% pure Aztec blood. And she was like 26. And I was just like, what? And she's like, yeah, 100%. I'm 100% Aztec. I said,
tells you my mom.
yeah, I was like, okay, you can lie to me if you want. You know what I mean? That's the most outrageous thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Because it's damn near impossible to find somebody that's just pure Native American blood.
Especially like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we'd have to be in like the 1800s.
So where your moms and dads at? Because those motherfuckers are up at the tip top,
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if they're only 20 years older than you or 30 years older than you, there's no way to tell that, unless you do the ancestry shit.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I don't know. That's always been something that was always fucking crazy to me. Thinking like, all right, so they're not considered Native Americans, even though that was part of what became America at that time. They just fled south during the war. And they basically said, "Oh, that's Mexico." Well, no, they were Native Americans. They're not Mexicans.
At this point in time of 2021, there's no way that somebody can be called something as like a purebred. You know what I mean? In the sense of like a pit bull, or like you know what I mean? Like there's purebreds, there's certain lines, gaudy lines and stuff. There's nobody at this point in time that can be like, yeah. They would have to kept it in their family. You know what I mean? It would have had to been incest for them to stay that same ethnicity of this whole, thousands or thousands of years, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's no way to
I
tell.
would say there's some Irishmen like that.
Yeah.
Irish people are just on another level. I want to go to Ireland.
Fucking Georgetown people.
Yeah.
Georgetown.
Alabama.
Yeah, but they got like fucking...
certain, like Cajuns and stuff, down in the bayou and stuff like that, maybe. That people are stuck on a fucking little island in the middle of a pond.
Fucking Creole.
Hawaiians.
Cimarron.
He's talking about your folks right now.
That's what Kona just hit me up yesterday. I was like, hey, bro, a few apartments opened up over here, this and that, too. Because we wanted to, when we were coming back from Texas, I was like, man, I was trying to get into an apartment over where you guys are at. Because I want to eventually, move back up the hill. And he's like, we got like 5. I was like, man, I got like a year lease, bro. Like, we just paid a few months down on rent, I was like, I wish we could opt out of it and come up there and chill, but I was like, it probably won't happen for at least a year, but I'm trying to get a house. I don't want to move from an apartment to an apartment. That's not how it should go.
Always trying to upgrade.
Always.
So fucking, I guess we'll circle back to if and when you didn't fucking give no kind of answers to what you looked up.
I kind of gave up on it.
You had fucking 3 seconds.
It's just coming.
Well, I know, but
it's just American history.
I thought
that
you guys started answering two different questions, and then
We'll circle back to that at the end.
Fucking.
But
it's not that important.
It is.
He's not gonna shave anything.
He won't have a fucking choice.
I know he won't.
He's on camera.
You wouldn't even wear a wig and lipstick. Come on, bro.
I know.
It's
It's
crazy. You wouldn't put nothing on, let alone take something off.
But he does
I
that.
watched it. I was surprised.
But he does that for
You
Saturday
fought it,
night.
though.
Why don't we just educate our fucking fans? You know what I mean? We could just do that.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna educate it, show them that you were wrong in the process.
Like I said, the reason I'm not gonna do it is because there's no way for you to prove it. There's no way for I to prove it. It's just common sense.
Bro, we got a fucking top-notch computer at our disposal.
But I'm saying you can't. There's no.
He's got a droid. This is what we got.
Here we go.
There's no. There's nothing you can look up that's gonna tell us 100% answer.
Okay, so if we get a 90% positive, then that's more than 50, which would make it right.
No.
How?
For one, it's the internet.
So?
For two, it's just there's so much shit. You know what I mean? You look up a symptom you have, and the next thing you know, you're down the rabbit hole. I mean, it's just what happens.
Yeah.
True, but
I'm not gonna believe anything right here.
But if you're looking for a question, or you have a question, right? And you're like, fuck, I don't remember. Do you not go to the internet?
Yeah, but that's a definitive question. You can't say do Mexicans have African in their blood?
The only thing
Yes,
the internet can
just
just positively
Mexicans.
with is like vocabulary stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like maybe some facts on history of like famous people.
I know,
shit like that, but-
and that's another topic we can swing into real quick.
Sure.
Whatever happened with this? I thought we were doing fucking spelling tests.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be Jose versus Tone fucking week one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ever since we brought that up, Tone hasn't showed up.
Yeah, that's true.
Tone's real suspicious right now.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Who'd you guys suspect to be Pervy?
Oh,
it's a guy we
Because
play
didn't you
Warzone
guys
with.
call him and then he hasn't showed up since?
It's definitely a guy we play Warzone with.
He was on the live.
I heard his own
voices
voice.
they did.
When Chevelle called him and I heard his voice, I was like, oh, that's God Sid right there. I know exactly who that is.
Wait, you got fucking.
You got
You got
pervy
what?
tendencies?
What's
No.
happening?
I was just curious because I completely forgot him. Because every time I'm on, Pervy's nowhere to be found.
Let's talk about this.
He's a
dude.
Chevelle guy.
Makes it a little more suspicious.
Have you looked up his Instagram?
Yeah, I'm following him. And how would it be suspicious? I can show you both of my YouTube accounts.
I
right
don't.
now.
The last time you pulled up your phone, there were some weird things.
There was
popped out.
nothing on it. It was
Oh,
just
there
a
was something
carpool
on it.
karaoke with whoever we were just talking about that was playing the song.
I thought you were supposed to be in the penalty box.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going no penalty box.
Here, take this. And go.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, you need to hand him that fucking.
Take that.
No.
Titty.
No, you don't want him in the penalty box of that. He's gonna come
He's
out.
all, do I have to face the wall? I'll face the wall.
He's all fucking sticky.
Stop looking at me, Dad.
I'm going to my room.
Pervy said, y'all think I'm this dude?
Oh,
shit.
Pervy tapped in.
Look at that.
See,
Called him out.
they
Called him
can't
out.
be mean.
That don't mean you have one of your friends do it.
Dude, I found there's a fake Instagram profile. So my picture on my Instagram is my baby picture, and fucking there's a fake Instagram. My profile picture before that was me and my son, and my lady's like, she's like, who is this? And fucking pulls up. It's a no post, no nothing, but like it's following like 100 people, and it was my picture with me and my son, and fucking I was like, I don't know. She's like, this isn't you. I was like, why the fuck would that be me? And she's like, well, I don't know. Like this. I was like, so what are you trying to say? Like you're trying to like tell me
She
like
thought you
I'm
had
up to
two
something?
Facebooks,
right?
yeah.
And so now it's the same one, but now it has my baby picture on there, like that I have on my profile. And fucking,
So you gotta know
I was
what
like,
I'm saying.
bruh. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, swear, if Pervy's playing this fucking game, bro, like I'm not playing this shit, bro.
You got a
Like,
newfound stock.
they ain't doing it. It's weird. But then
First-
there was somebody that was on Tinder too. Somebody on Tinder did it. They called themselves Josh. I was like, oh, look like a Josh. And I was like, maybe a little bit, but that ain't
He
me,
said,
bro.
maybe.
I once had somebody make a complete Facebook, my same name, my same picture. I was like, what the fuck? Had people start telling me, hey, is this you? I'm like, no.
I got fucking locked out of mine, so I had to make a new one.
Yeah, that's normal.
That shit was so pissed. I'm like, I fucking know the password.
Yours is all Southern
Fucking
California.
lying
on
to
it.
me. That's what his tattoos say anyways. But,
No, that's right.
yeah, it's so
Pervy said,
fucking...
who's the dude in the hat?
It's
It's Robbie.
There's
Do
two
you know
hats.
Caillou?
It's Smack Daddy Rob. You know who I am, bro. Don't play.
Pervy is
stupid.
me. It's the B double G.
Don't play dumb. Little platypus.
Francisco said, Robbie, you're in the spot.
Where you at? I would have fell off.
Cisco?
Out there.
I called him. He was doing some shit. He was with Tammy.
I thought you
And
were supposed to be our
I told him I
fucking-
was gonna let him know who was over
Our
here,
Drizzy.
but there's I think there's a little too many people for him to come through with Tammy.
He fucking shows up for a few weeks and then just disappeared. He ghosted us.
He does a test.
He was all excited. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be here, this and that.
I got this plan and that plan.
Just like Drizzle.
That's what I told my lady. She was trying to get me to cancel, and I was like, no. I was like, I did this. I was like, when I cancel, I have to come the next week. I'm like, I got to be there at least the next week. But I can't miss 2 weeks in a row.
He said he's gonna be here next week.
Who is Cisco?
Yeah.
Mhm. It's you. About the cat again.
You know that's not true. You know what he's gonna tell you next week? Oh, something came up. I hella forgot.
Couldn't find a ride. I was looking at an apartment.
What can sick ass do?
Happened before out here.
You smack daddies?
Smack Daddy Rob 94. He knows why.
No, I ain't ghosted you. I've been busy. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, it's cool.
It's cool. You're a sick ass dude.
He's been out there twisting up his hair.
Right?
Yeah, looking all flawless, all turned
He's
out.
just thinking all the time.
So fuck, you missed it last week, dude. We had a little food challenge.
Yeah, I was watching.
A couple sick ass dudes didn't want to do it.
Hilarious.
Who?
Dude.
Everybody did.
Everybody but Chevelle.
Yeah, Chavelle's crying hella hard.
He tried everything, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he fucking.
Here's what happened in the penalty
He got
box.
fucking lucky. First one, he got the fruit. He's like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. A little confidence, dude. He almost got that shit though. So.
He said, Francisco, shut the fuck up.
So next week, I'm gonna try to. I'm hoping that I can get there on time because I don't quite know where it's at by myself. But I'm gonna go get these sandwiches, right? Don't worry about what's on it. Don't worry about what it is. You just kind of eat it.
Well, I'm allergic to onions, so just make sure.
I don't
it's
eat
not
Allergic to onions? Like for real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never had no
Last
with
time
an
you had to eat a
onion.
sandwich, you had to
So-
dip it in Kool-Aid.
So let's fucking. We'll get it out now. There's no onions because I don't eat onions, and there's no mushroom.
I love both of them.
We're good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with both.
Yeah, I'm okay with both. I eat
I fuck with
everything.
my onions.
Nah, fuck onions.
My son the same way he eats everything, bro.
You eat just raw
I
onions?
already raw
Oh,
onions.
raw
Like an
onion?
apple?
Yeah.
You're fucking disgusting.
You're sick, fool.
Well, mom
That's-
says I
that's
used to do it when
different.
I was a kid. I was like, it's probably I don't fucking
Probably,
like it.
yeah, it's probably
That's why
like
you always playing with the titty.
I don't know, dude. It was calling my name.
Purby used to check his Insta story.
Like his
Uh-oh.
story.
Uh-oh.
I don't follow him just because he shits on Chevelle, and I can't support somebody that shit on the homie, but
Hey, platypus, you don't
Nah,
fucking
that's
hear it, bro.
ah, let's see, Furby. What you
Hey,
got?
who else takes time? Time.
Hey. Hey, perfect. That's top notch.
He said, "Look at fucking Mulan. Fucking, what's his name? What's his name on Mulan?
Nah, I told him fucking he looks like Kim Jong-un fucking on the interview.
I don't.
You look fucking 20.
Oh,
I love Katy Perry.
he took the picture of Chevelle off.
Oh.
Did he? I just showed it. I was fucking chopping it up with my parents. I was telling them about the podcast and shit. I was like, Chevelle has this weird fool that's just like a troll.
That's too good.
That's funny, bro.
Hey, post that on the Loyal Legacy one.
Hey,
Fucking-
so does that mean that
Do
that? Because where's that from? That's from the Loyal Legacy Facebook page or Instagram page.
that has to be that has to be from your
Hey,
Facebook.
hey, Pervy, if you DM me who you are,
Why?
I'll send you something to post. Another
Did you
picture of
see it?
Chevelle on there.
I'd seen a quick little thing. It's just a screenshot of my face, no?
Yeah, but
Isn't
with that
that-
picture, you don't have fucking. You're not wearing a hat in any of the fucking pictures.
The Loyal Legacy one?
Yeah.
I think so. I think the original one. I'm wearing my
The
red
goof
Raiders
joke is
hat.
old, time for something
maybe.
old.
I believe.
Maybe.
I'm assuming he meant new.
I'm just saying he must be following either our Loyal Legacy page on Facebook or
Oh
our
yeah,
Instagram.
he follows the one on
okay.
Instagram.
Yeah. But it's just per a fake account.
No, it's pervy.
It's certified Purby.
If it took
But
him that
is
long
that
to
what I'm
take
saying?
those
Verified.
pictures.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't have a picture of him or anything. It's not like
No.
they're
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
the
has the same
fucking
picture.
picture.
It's the same pervy picture, full verified. Blue check mark.
like I know, but actually,
That'd be hilarious.
Pervy Platypus is fake.
That
You know what I mean?
fucking Purby platypus right there.
Who is it then?
It's
The
fucking
fucking
pervy.
platypus.
You know what I mean, fucker?
We don't go any deeper than that.
No,
This is
it's
Pervy.
pervy.
I saw the Afro.
He said,
dude
"I'm Perv
follow-
City. Look me up."
I'm just an Afro dude now.
That's Brennan.
Are you that for a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
that's-
followed him the first day when you guys found that he had one.
It's Brennan, aka Will Ferrell, aka the curly-headed fuck.
Yeah.
Is that natural?
Yes.
I think Bug's hair is like that when he grows
Natural
out
curl?
natural.
You should
Why
grow
don't you
it
grow
out.
your shit out one time?
Shit, my rap was curly in the back.
I
seen that.
Shit,
Fuck,
motherfucker.
it
So
won't
my
grow
son,
anymore, fool.
my son,
The
only
back
he's a
of his
redhead,
side,
but
where
only
the
the back of his
stance
head
going
grows.
on.
The tips, like the tips of it, is hella funny, bro.
Do you see fucking Seinfeld? That's what fucking how my hair would be. It would all grow out there in the back and the side.
That'd be funny as shit.
Bald head built back.
You got the sunroof open and everything.
Fuck it, it's hot in there.
Tinted windows with the drop top.
This is kind of like a butt.
Kinda sus and then do
Fucking sick ass dude.
like this. Yeah.
What?
Hold on.
Like that fucking video you posted of Chevelle?
Which one?
Look,
Is he at the barbershop?
Barbershop. Which one? You gotta run.
It's just what you fucking posted earlier today.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
like,
Chevelle?
A good
like,
yeah.
this is a goof at the barbershop.
Hold on. I'll be posting hella
He doesn't
shit.
even remember it.
I doubt it. Where's it at? Oh, I think it went off. It's not on there no more. I know I posted something. But
They fucking starts licking his lips and shit.
Hold on. I gotta find it.
Dude, fucking. So, fucking. You always find some weird shit, fucking, cruising through the internet.
Fucking. Nah, I know what you're talking about. That shit is funny.
So you find weird shit cruising through the internet, right? Fucking.
Yeah.
Say you're on YouTube and you're fucking watching a video and the suggested ones pop up below it and you're like, how the fuck did I get here 35 videos later?
Rabbit hole, yep.
So what's the weirdest video that you've caught yourself watching, but you don't remember how you got there or even why you're watching it?
I'll tell you. I think I might have already told you guys. I fucking ran into this guy. This was deep down the rabbit hole, dude. This is probably 2 hours. Just YouTube video after YouTube video. You know what I mean? And it ended up being this guy. He goes to the ocean, and when the tide goes down, he goes and grabs these little crawfish, or whatever, and he peels these little fucking parasites. The nastiest parasites I've ever seen. They're like flat, but on the bottom half, around the whole edge, is little red teeth, and they just fucking, you know what I mean? And he was ripping them off. And then those parasites had other parasites that connected to those parasites that are known to get those parasites. And so they lift up the little soft shell that they have, just peeling them off, dude, and throwing them back in there, you know what I mean? But I was thinking...
Pointless, right? Throw it back in the water.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I was just like, those obviously have been living for, I don't know, what? How long do you think something like that you get used to as an animal, adapt? So those things been eating those things maybe from the beginning of the time. It's part of the food chain almost, you know what I mean? You can't go to a wild place like that and change shit like that, you know what I mean?
So I asked that question because not that long ago I found myself in some guy's YouTube channel. He's like, I don't know, he looks like he might be like Indian, like Eastern Indian, and like he builds shit electronically, but he don't know what the fuck he's doing, I guess. He's constantly shocking himself. And
just until something happens.
Yeah,
it's like playing with Play-Doh.
So he'll be fucking doing it, and he's like, oh yeah, and you should never touch this to this. And he goes close, and it's like, you see the fucking electric fucking hit it, and he's like, ah! And I'm like, what the fuck? So I literally probably watched like 40 of this dude's videos. And then finally I would kind of like snap out. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, what is really going on right now? And it took me down a fucking rabbit hole that, like, I would never just sit there and watch it, but I found myself just sitting there and watching it. And every time I'm thinking, like, dude, you're not going to be dumb enough to touch that. Like, this motherfucker put heater coils in his pants because he thought it would make him stay warm. And he caught his fucking pants on fire. And he's like, ah! And I'm like, what are you fucking thinking? Like, what are you doing there?
Just lacks common sense.
Yeah, just like, what the fuck?
I think the deepest rabbit hole I got into was watching like martial arts videos and stuff. I love MMA, UFC, stuff like that. I got into them and I was watching like karate instructors and stuff like that. And then I got into what was it? The fake karate masters.
The fake ones?
The fake where people will like just slap the shit out of you and then hit you and then you'll fucking hit the wall. You know what I mean? That shit just cracked me up. And then I got into watching like Joe Rogan on his podcast of like him like what the fuck are these guys doing? You know what I mean? Like they're not protecting nobody. And then it went deeper and went into people that go to those dojos and they expose those people. And like the amount of like aggression that comes out of those people is just fucking hilarious. Because it's like people that really believe like this dude had a gi on. And he's like, grab my gi. He's like, and I'm going to show you how to, sling somebody's body over yourself, by using their own weight. And he's like, okay, he grabs the gi. He's like, loosen your grip. And he's like, just relax. Relax. And he's like, okay. And he's like holding it. And fucking, he's holding them. And he's like, relax. And he's like, tries to do it and he can't do it. So he turns around and he slaps the shit out. He's like, relax. And he fucking keeps trying to pull him and he can't do it. And then fucking they end up like fighting and fucking like going after it. And then there was other ones that people went there just to purely expose people for it. And like people are in there and they're like listening to him, like you do this and you use your energy to create this energy and you can stop their heart and shit. And people are just like trying to do it. And they're like, what the fuck? Like it's not working. And then somebody will come up and be like, dude, this guy's fake. Like, what is he doing? And then, like 5 hours later after watching these videos, I'm like, why am I watching these fucking funky ass dudes?
See the one the dude's like, oh, I'm going to show you how to stop a knife attack. And he has a fucking spatula.
Yeah, he's like,
he goes for it. And he's like, whap. And he's like, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
He's like, okay, so you're gonna come at me with this hand, And he's like, all right, so he just moves a hand. He's like,
I like the guy that trolls those fools, the dude with the thick mustache. He's like, I'm gonna show you the 100 hit one punch, and he's like, all right, you ready? He's all, did you see that? And then they slow it down, and it's all, whack, 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 whack. Hits him, drops him down, elbows, folds him over, hits him in the nuts, does hella shit, and it's fucking comedy.
Dude, that shit fucking. So
So
the one
funny.
with the spatula and then the two dudes that are sitting in the grass, he's on his knees and he's like, you're not going to be able to hit me, I'm going to use the energy. And he's like, all right. He's like, whap. He's like,
slaps the dog shit out of him.
Fuck.
Kirby said the dude you watch is Electro Boom.
Electro. I think that's what it is, dude. That guy.
He's like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I've watched probably like 40 of his videos, and every time I'm just like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. And he's like, zap. And it's like, you could tell it's not like a little one either. It's a fucking full on. This dude's gonna kill himself.
There's this page I follow. It's called Quarantine something, and I just watched this video of this guy who I don't know what it is with society and fucking with animals that are either wild in the wild or wild in the zoos or behind bar cages. You know what I mean? But there's something that people can't resist about fucking with a wild animal. That it's like this dude. He had his arm. The lion. There's a lion. A full fucking lion. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
And this dude is just like, his arm's in there, and the lion is just, just holding his arm, but he's got such sharp nails. And like lions' tongues have barbs on them for licking meat off of bones.
Yeah.
So if a lion licks your arm, it looks like you have a huge hickey.
Yeah.
So like, they're bred for killing. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Seemed like a
this
cat
dude,
tongue. You can feel
ripped
a
his
cat
whole
does it,
shit. They're trying to pull him off, and he's about 6-7 feet up in the air. On this bar, like he climbed up there to fuck with this lion, and then the lion fucked with him back, had his arm, and then like the next scene is him laying down. The lion's got his leg, and his arm is over here leaking blood, and they're trying to poke at the lion with sticks. And I'm like, bro, like where do you learn? Like what happened in San Francisco with the kids that jumped the fence and they fucking got mauled? You know what I mean?
You know what it is?
No, like Harambe, same thing. You know what I mean? Well, that was a little kid, that fell in. But I'm talking grown ass adults
Yeah,
that are
shitty
fucking
parent.
with.
Yeah, I was gonna say
killing
where the
shit.
parents, the kind of goes
Right,
on the same.
yeah.
Well, you know what
You
that
should be watching
is?
your kids.
That's those motherfuckers watching Tiger King thinking they fucking.
It's
They go-
Joe Exotic.
They go in there and do nothing.
What do you guys think about that shit? That shit, Carol Baskins
dude.
is fucking. She might be the realest to do it.
Dude,
She got away with it.
I
Not only
only
does she
listened
get
to
away
it.
with it, but she's got a dude trained to fucking walk around on a leash, fucking hopping around like a fucking cat.
Yeah.
I never actually watched
What's up,
it.
you cool cats and kittens?
I would only listen to it while I was like playing PUBG. Brittany would watch it, and I would just listen to it.
That
So
shit
I don't know the whole thing, but yeah, it seemed like some wild shit.
Joe Exotic is a trip, bro.
You gotta watch that. Not like.
So if you watch, there's a part where like this dude there was a regular, he was a straight guy, right? But
yeah,
he was
the
married
young
to Joe
boy.
Exotic.
Yeah, the young boy, yeah.
So he was like
Didn't he do
18,
it twice
19.
or something like that?
Well, no. So he was doing drugs with Joe and all this different kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Well, he ended up killing himself on accident. Or
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
not on accident.
I know
He was
exactly
fucking
what
with
you're
the gun,
talking about,
And
yeah.
boom, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like this shit. That
Yeah.
whole ordeal, that whole Netflix
Yeah.
series was super fucking entertaining. But it was just like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is how
Super
like,
fucking crazy, dude.
people do shit.
That,
like
that was probably the weirdest shit I've ever watched.
I got hooked though after the first fucking one. Like 10 minutes in, I was like, is this dude for real?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
he's
entertaining.
fucking singing
It's really
country
entertaining.
music, and he's
Yeah.
like, ha ha, and I'm like, this can't be real. And then when you hear him talk, I fucking busted out laughing.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I was like, what the fuck? And then you hear
Hilarious.
that bitch Carol Baskin, and I was like, this dude. I was like, I need a little bit more of this dude. Fucking, we got to see
It was
something else.
basically meant to all be a joke that turned into something that was just like crazy profitable on one end, and then when Netflix hit it, that shit just.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, but then again, he's in jail as all this shit's going on, so he don't profit shit.
Yeah.
He's not profiting the
do you see what that motherfucker did? It's like Trump's last day in office. That fool ordered a limo fucking outside the prison, thinking that Trump was gonna pardon him.
Yeah.
And then fucking nothing ever
Nothing,
happened. He was like, not only am I in prison, but I got a fucking limo outside.
Well, what
waiting
about
for
that
me.
other guy that fucking hired the other dude that he was like they were kind of on the same page type shit. He's one of the exotic animal dudes that used to hire like 16-year-old women and like to 18-year-old women and would like basically like damn near embed himself in them and then fucking like you know what I mean since he did all this and that take their virginities and all this different kind of shit and then they work for him and stuff like
the
people are
cult dude.
sick, bro.
Yeah.
People are fucking sick.
That whole series just fucking exposed a whole like side of fucking what really happens. Like,
Right.
you really don't know how fucking wild people are and how crazy they really
what
are.
they'll do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like dude that set him up, fucking Like, that's supposed to be your partner. Fucking, you try to set him up. And then you're going to fucking send a dude to kill him. And he's like, I wasn't really going to kill him. I just wanted the fucking money.
Yeah.
Well, that fool's a bullshitter. That dude, he's just a little tweaker fool that was like, oh, publicity? Cool. I'll jump on the bandwagon.
So...
People like that him though, that dude that was like, went on there and talked about like him being the one that he was trying to hire to kill him. Not saying he didn't do that, but if you realize a lot of the like the Anthony Hernandez documentary, like that dude who was like, yeah, I played high school football with him, and me and him used to like touch each other. Like a lot of people come out on times like that, and they're like, I had something to do with it too. Let me get my name out there, and let me troll this and fucking see what I can do about it. Like, that dude's dad was sitting there like, yeah, I know he's gay. It's all good. Fucking hey, you guys fuck it. You know what I mean? Like the weird shit that people do just for that fame, that popularity, it fucking is mind blowing.
Attention to it, they're fucking all over it.
Mm-hmm. It blows my mind.
So now that we
it's like those one broads, free Cosby. So anyway,
so we hit this Netflix part, right? Fucking, I watch some Netflix fucking here and there. I've been stuck on Hulu more, but I watch Netflix. It reminded me fucking. So I watched this new one fucking not that long ago, like last week, about the Cecil Hotel. She was crazy.
I was watching that one too.
Seen it. I haven't watched it.
It's good, but fucking. So there's a documentary on there that I watched it. Fucking, it came out a while ago, and I watched it when it first came out, and then I just recently watched it again about the dude that was falsely accused of murder, and the whole time like he was actually at a Dodger game with his daughter.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the previews for that.
Fuck, what was it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's definitely one. Like if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, I see.
Because it's crazy how fucking. Like you can be literally in a whole nother place, have no idea what's happening, and your whole life can be taken from you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the only reason he got off was because they were actually shooting Curb Your Enthusiasm at Dodger Stadium, and they just happened to be in his section.
That's the one with the dude who created Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. That show's tight.
So fucking, there was like one cutscene where fucking he was trying to walk down the stairs, and they were shooting a scene there. Mm-hmm. So they asked him to stop, so he stopped and he just sat right there.
Fuck.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
And it was fucking like I don't know how much time he actually did, but I know it was fucking more than what he had to do because he was innocent.
Wasn't it like 12 years or something?
No, it wasn't that long, but it was probably close to a year.
Well, there's a lot of there's like the Netflix documentary about people who are like have actual attorneys and people that are fighting for people who are on like life, like on life, like the on the death row and shit, that are people that really haven't committed shit, you know what I mean, and they're fighting for them, to get out of it. That happens more than you think because the judicial system is just
that's a good example. That just shows that that's just one time. Think about that happens, say one time in every state, that's 50 times, you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. So
it happens a lot.
So if you get a chance, fucking. Do you guys have fucking Netflix on your thing? Fucking just look up what it's called real quick.
Yeah, okay.
But it's a dope ass documentary. Fucking just how it fucking falsely accused. The cops knew that it wasn't true. They knew that it wasn't him based on.
So what's it called?
Oh, fuck.
She doesn't know what
it's called.
Just go to documentary. You'll see a picture of it's like a little Mexican dude with a little mustache.
Steve.
You guys seen Unhinged?
Unhinged.
But hold on, before you go that far, fucking. So with that one, I also listened to a podcast called Wrongly Convicted, and they do every week. They have fucking people who have been in prison 5 years, 10 years, 30 years on fucking
crazy shit.
Yeah, like in prison.
Life's wasted over
because people knew that it wasn't right. Like the cops knew when they prosecuted him.
Have you seen the one of the guy that allegedly killed it was like a 6-year-old girl and she had bite marks, and they were trying to pimp. What they were trying to say was actually a good topic. Is that can you identify somebody by the imprint that their teeth leaves from a bite? And this guy who said that he could and said that he did convicted somebody, and you could tell in the documentary that he lost his job, he lost everything because he was wrong, and he was still to this day I believe that was him. I found out, I found the bite marks and shit, and it was 100% wrong. You know what I mean? It's already been proven, the guy been let out of jail, that it wasn't him, and he was still, standing behind it. And you could tell, like, by where they were interviewing this guy that his life is already falling apart. You know what I mean? Like, but it was still like, no,
That
I know
shit
what I
sounds
was
familiar.
doing. Like, I'm a professional. But people do that shit because it makes their you know, their what's it called? Like their accuracy, I guess you could say.
Conviction rate.
Their conviction rate. Not the conviction rate, but the people who were trying to do it. It makes them look like even better because they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So not only is, you know, the attorney trying to, like, you know, prove that this person's guilty, but then they have somebody who's backing it that's a professional that is doing it too, so they're trying to both make themselves look good. Like, attorneys really aren't out there to have any kind of justice. They're out there to prove that you did it. You know what I mean? So when somebody's trying to prove that you did it, it's a lot easier to do that than to prove that, to have a DA that fucking proves that you didn't do it. You know what I mean? You can find reasons for why somebody did it.
And then also you got forensic files, you know what I mean? Like, shit that people went to prison for decades ago when they didn't have the technology they have now.
Exactly.
And now they're fucking getting these people out, you know what I mean? But, you know,
because
you spend 20 years of your life in prison,
right?
And then they're like, yeah, you were right. You know, because on the other hand, everybody's like, well, yeah, of course, everybody says they don't do it. You know, but people actually say I didn't do it, and it's the truth.
So the one I'm talking about is called Long Shot. It's called Long Shot. If you haven't checked it out, I would recommend check it out. It's like 40, 45 minutes. But fucking, it's just crazy how it all happened, and fucking like everything that led up to it kind of proved he was innocent. But with some crooked ass cops, they go fucking, you know, just shit happened, and dude he could have lost his entire life stuck in prison for some shit that they knew in the beginning. He wasn't the one that did it.
People really do lose their entire life too.
And that's it. It was pure luck that they happened to be shooting at the ballpark during a game.
How'd they find
while
out
he was there?
I heard about this one.
Did he just remember one day when he was locked up and was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, he remembered. He was like, because they were trying to figure out ways to prove that he was at Dodger Stadium. And so he was like, well, I was there. Like, I have fucking... I was with my daughter. And they were like, oh, well, the daughter's not a credible witness. She has reasons to lie for it.
Yeah, she's your daughter.
And she was like, oh, he bought me fucking cookies or ice cream or something.
Cash.
But he paid cash.
Yeah.
He bought me baseball cards. Well, those could have been given at another time.
Right.
Well, fucking... He was supposed to take somebody else, or they were somebody else's tickets, or he was supposed to take somebody else. They couldn't end up going. So he ended up going. And fucking...
So he doesn't even look like he bought the ticket.
Yeah, like where the murder happened, it wasn't hella far from Dodger Stadium. So then they try to say, well, he could have done it and then got back to the stadium, or he could have left there at a certain time because his cell phone pinged from the tower. And it's like so everything happened. He was like,
tower that's got a 1,000-mile radius.
Yeah, and like so at some point they were finally just like, well, we have fucking. He was like, there was somebody there shooting a movie. Or they were shooting something like a commercial or something. So his lawyer fucking contacted the Dodgers. Dodgers was like, no, we don't have people that do that. They were like, oh, you know what? Wait, we made an exception because they don't ever let that actually happen. So that's how they found out it was fucking people from HBO. And then those people were like, well, we haven't actually released the season yet, so we don't ever let people watch it before it's released.
But he might get life,
so then they contacted him.
Yeah.
So they contacted him and they were like, nah, fucking like, we'll let you sit in the room and you could pour through all of the footage that we have. And it was hours after like watching it, and finally the guy was like, there he is, I see him. And then fucking boom, like it all just.
Why did they think it was him then? Like what was their basis on?
Fuck, it was like. I mean, it was a general description, fucking nighttime, fucking drive-by shooting. They killed it was like a teenage girl because fucking her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend was involved in something else. And like it all kind of came back to where it was like a general description. And they were like, oh, it's this guy.
He's walking down the street or something.
What do you guys think about capital murder?
It's a crazy crime.
Capital murder is just somebody, if like, say you're driving the car, you didn't commit the murder, but if you're a part of any part of it, then you're 100% guilty as the person who did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
First degree, everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's
if they could prove that you knew what was going on, or if you don't tell on the person, or if you don't, if you're both on the run for 3 days and then they catch both you guys, yeah, you're going out for it too. You know what I mean?
Because they made a show on Netflix about that, Texas, about capital murder type stuff, where people were like trying to prove their innocence and get redemption. And there was kids who followed these people to the house, and then there was like a long driveway they had to walk up and go to like rob them, and they ended up shooting some dude. And this guy who was the driver got like 25 to life type shit, and he was trying to like say like I want to get redemption, like I will get redemption, all this different kind of stuff. And the dad of the kid who was killed comes on there, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to fucking say anything for this dude to get out of jail. He drove them to the house that was in the middle of nowhere.
And that's the thing that I realized like on First 48 and stuff. Like if you have
a knowledge of it.
Yeah, if you're getting interrogated and you say, all I knew was that they were going to rob him, boom,
you're done.
You're done.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If
you knew that something could happen. Mm-hmm. And you went there, you know what I mean?
Right,
if you're gonna rob somebody, that's just
the intent.
Yeah, I think you're automatically involving yourself in a crime to begin with. Exactly. Now, what happens from that crime, you're part of it. Yeah. Right. So, cause I watched the First 48 this morning, and it was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, all the dude wasn't even the driver; he was the passenger. Yeah. Never got out of the car or nothing. Mm-hmm. But they were like, "Hey, fucking come with us," and he was like, "All right."
Yeah, I seen one where there was a group of 3 boys, and another gang drove by, and they started talking shit to each other, and they were shooting back and forth, even something like that. And your own friend dies, but because you were returning fire, you were a part of the whole thing that caused that. That's
the one where they drove by in the car and they were fucking shooting outside the apartments.
Yeah.
I watched that one not too long ago. Yeah. First 48 is dope as fuck.
It's back. It's back.
Goof checking
it. Goof.
He said, bitches, y'all boring now.
Here he goes.
We're with actually having a normal conversation without just.
I think this. Yeah. I'm the guy. I think First 48 is one of the best.
I love fucking documentaries, docuseries. Like, to me, still one of the best shit you could watch on Netflix. I watched personally was Making a Murder, Part 1 and Part 2. If you haven't seen that shit, bro, fucking watch that. Like, it's fucking crazy how the judicial system could say fucking everything points to you're fucking innocent, but they say you're guilty, so you're guilty. Like, craziest shit ever. If you haven't seen Making a Murderer, fucking check that shit out. It's fucking wild.
Brittany watches that shit.
And it's fucking, it's
my
from
girl
your
loves
people.
First 48, loves all that different
It's
shit.
your people
I bet you my girl watches that shit.
Wisconsin and Wyoming or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy, bro. You gotta watch that shit.
There's hella crazy, bro. Netflix is where it's at. They really become. Some of the movies they make, I don't like them because they do the thing where like the old school Chinese movies, where it's like, you know, there's a voice behind what somebody's talking. I can't, just because it's fucking 1080p, I'm not gonna watch it. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. If your voice doesn't match or what you're saying doesn't match what's coming out of their mouth, I'm not. It doesn't interest me, bro.
So you're not into old school Bruce Lee movies?
Oh, I definitely am, but that's different. There was a time. That was a time for that. You know what I mean? We're in 2021, and if you're making movies where you have to put, you know, like a different person's voice or what they're saying behind somebody else, like, just make that movie for that fucking ethnicity or for that country.
I like that though, because there's certain ones that I do like where fucking it's Korean or it's fucking whatever, and I don't speak it. Yeah. But like, have you seen Last Train to Busan or some shit? No. Dope ass movie, but it's they sub it in English because it's made somewhere else.
I can watch a movie that's foreign with English subtitles. I can do that all day.
Like reading.
Like, you ever seen Apocalypto?
Yeah.
I can watch that movie fucking 30 times in a week. You know what I mean? I love that shit. But I can't do one that's they're actually speaking English, but they have like a different person's voice over the top of it. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm watching their lips, I can tell you're saying what's happening, but it's like lagged. You know what I mean? I'm like, just because the definition of the movie is so good that they can't do whatever. Like, $1 million industry.
Yeah, because you think they can do it with cartoons.
Right.
So you have the person watch the movie and you talk.
Might take you an extra month to release it, but fucking.
But that's it though. I think for those, like, it's harder to do that with foreign media, because fucking some of their words are longer to come out than fucking.
Well, I just get so distracted by watching their lips instead of reading the subtitles, and I'm like, fuck, where am I at? Like, I'm lost.
And that's why I don't like fucking reading the subtitles, because I'm reading it and I'm like, what's happening?
I watch subtitles with the fucking regular.
I got fucking one eye, so it's hard to fucking balance.
You got one eye? For real?
Yeah, I'm legally blind in my
left eye. Netflix is dry as fuck. They took the Office off.
Office is hella good.
He's just mad he
not
can't
gay.
afford Hulu.
It's not gay, but it's not that big of a deal.
Bullshit. The Office is one of the
You
fucking
guys are fucking
probably top. It's definitely in the top 5 of greatest shows ever made.
I'll be honest, I've never watched a full episode.
Me neither.
Wow.
It's just,
I just haven't gotten into it.
Yeah,
it's not
that
that sick.
I get it.
It's funny.
It's a dry
Funny,
humor
yeah.
show. I get it. I understand
15
it.
times.
It just wasn't something that I got into.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'll laugh at it and I'll watch it when Brittany's watching it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not something hella sick. Like I
Okay, so
watch it
fucking
myself.
perfect segue into a question I did have for tonight. So what would you guys say is the most overrated TV show and then the most overrated movie people talk about? Whether it's old, whether it's new, it's a movie where everybody's like, oh, you gotta watch that.
Most
It's a
overrated
show
think
where people are saying, oh my god, you gotta
I think
watch
Star
that.
Wars is a bit overrated. Star Wars is epic, but it's not
Star Wars.
as
I grew up on
hype as
Star
everyone
Wars.
makes it out to be.
How old are you?
14
That's why.
So are you saying movie or TV show?
movie.
So Star Wars is your movie.
I
What's your
love
TV show?
Star Wars, bro.
TV show?
I would say Sons of Anarchy.
You're fucking high right now.
I would say Sons of
Fucking high
Anarchy.
right
After
now.
the first 2 seasons, I'm like, meh. I'm like, it's just the biker guys that are into some shit with the
Yeah,
cartel
yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
I mean, people get killed. Shit's gonna
You're
fucking
This
happen.
will be Robbie's last
Yeah,
appearance
yeah,
on
right.
the Legacy
Yeah,
podcast.
right.
I can't believe you just
I
said
watched
that.
it. I watched it, and I was just like, bro, this ain't. It's just. It was cool. It was good for the first few seasons. Then I'm just like, eh.
Nah,
Ooh,
this
Same
is so
shit.
crazy.
Same shit. I like
Look at
fucking Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's my shit. I like Breaking Bad. I like fucking all that. But
Breaking
I
Bad
like,
was
Sons
dope.
of Anarchy was just. I just never
Most
really fully got
overrated
into it.
movie for me would probably be How High, for one. And then a TV show would probably be shit. Just because it
Anderson,
is.
The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead's dope.
Walking Dead got
and
old
it-
after the 8th season.
And this is, I'm not going to say this because I believe it personally, but because it's such a popular show and I just don't think it's that great of a show, and I feel like a lot of people don't, is Friends. I've never really got into it or watched
I never really
other
got into it
episodes,
either.
but
Watched a little bit.
it was, I was old enough to watch it, you know, and understand what everything was going on. I just never thought it was that great. But it's like the most popular show, you know, like however many seasons.
Yeah.
Friends was cool. I mean, I could watch it here and there. I tried to watch it like, okay, so I'm going to watch it from first episode to last. I think I'm on like season 1, episode 3.
I think it's just super corny. Yeah, I think it's a pretty corny ass show.
What do you got?
As far as movies, dude, I'm gonna have to say like Star Wars. Or fuck that.
I fuck with Star Wars.
I've never watched the whole Star Wars movie.
Never?
Harry Potter.
Harry
Fuck
Potter.
Harry,
High right now.
Harry
No.
Potter. I
Harry
fuck
Potter.
with Harry Potter.
This is
was
me,
awesome.
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
I
This is me,
can't-
Steve's
Lord
last
Lord of the
episode.
Rings? Are you
I
serious?
mean,
Lord of the Rings is in Hobbit. The
And that's
trilogy,
the
the
thing,
Hobbit.
like
hard.
with me, like if I'm not interested in like the first 5 or 10 minutes, dude, I will not pay attention.
You also don't smoke weed though.
well, then don't watch
Shit.
Unhinged
So-
then. Unhinged was a badass movie. Me and Brittany watched it the other night, but the first 15 minutes, dude, I was just like, I'm done watching this fucking shit. So I started playing PUBG, and then I was like, all right, Victor, I'm gonna play in a little while, and I started watching it. You know what I
PUBG's
mean?
over.
See, like fucking Breaking Bad.
Trash.
When I first
Third
started
watching
watching it,
you.
PUBG.
Daniel
started
told me,
watching.
you know, check out Breaking Bad, and it took me like
Me too.
4 times of watching like 3 episodes.
Breaking Bad? What?
Like,
you didn't get into Breaking Bad?
No, I did eventually, but like the first, like it took me. I had to watch like 4 episodes, like 3 or 4 times. It's just I don't know if it was just because it's slow, you know, when it starts
Yeah.
out. But that's the thing is like for me, it's like if it starts slow, dude, I probably won't watch
I
it.
think Breaking Bad is completely one of the best shows made, just because it's like it's one of those shows where you watch the first episode and you're like, okay, I have to see what happens next, and then after that one you're like, okay, I can't stop. I have the next one's gonna go, and then it turns into like a movie. Like you ever watch a movie that you think is so good that you're like, fuck, I wish there was more of them
I
back
wish
to
they
back.
would. Yeah, I wish they would
Like,
do a show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
because I
Yeah.
never looked at it as the show aspect, and then when I started really getting in, because I was never into TV shows and stuff like that
Yeah.
until like really good ones started happening. Like when I was younger, I used to watch. You ever watch 24
No.
with
I know what
Kiefer
you're talking.
Sutherland?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But
So
no.
that show, I watched it with my mom when I was younger. We used to sit there and watch that shit. It's about like terrorism and all this different
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit, and like it goes into like people.
I think that was
actually-
always after
defend it.
Monday Night Raw, wasn't it?
It was no, it was
Nah,
it was
after
it was
Survivor.
after no, it was before Survivor, and then or it was before. No, CSI was before Survivor. The old CSI, the original CSI one.
Eric.
What was the one with 24 though? I remember what was it happening?
It was like it was either Raw or fucking SmackDown.
It was one of those.
It was like right after
it was
one
on
of those.
Fox.
I swear, fool.
24 was on Fox.
Yeah.
Then what was it?
Nah, alright. So, you fucking think of that. Most overrated movie, which I fucking, honestly, I've watched it, the whole thing through and through, at least 5 times. And each time I'm like, I don't get why people like it.
He keeps watching it.
The Godfather.
Yeah,
Godfather's a very slow-paced movie.
But if you fucking talk to people and they're like, name the best fucking movies ever, The Godfather's always in
Because of acting.
like critically
because of the
acclaimed
acting.
fucking list, and I'm like, it's really not that good.
But it made greats. That's the difference between Godfather.
I mean-
Like it might not have like certain people, like it might not have been the best movie for them, but it gave them the biggest name. You know?
Well, yeah, but then to go and make fucking Godfather 2 and 3, and I'm like, I've watched those
7
two,
of them or something.
and I'm like, I don't. It's not good to me. It's fucking.
That's
It's
just a
boring
historic.
ass
It's just a
movie.
historic movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody's saying Sons of Anarchy.
not even, dude. Sons of
Who
Anarchy
else
was
said
dope
that?
as
What?
fuck.
Christina,
Uh,
Rachel's lady, Tina.
Was it an overrated TV show or
Oh.
underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated.
So here's a cool little thing, because I think we all kind of pretty much said ours. What do you guys think about fucking March 16th, baby? First episode of season 3, Mayans.
Oh, I still haven't got to season 1.
Oh yeah, I watched like 3 episodes of season 1, and I was like, nah. Oh, like,
I lost
crazy.
fucking.
That
I took off
corny.
fucking my Hulu, and then fucking I just stopped watching it.
Did you guys ever watch the Animal Kingdom
I was juiced on it.
Yeah.
on Amazon? That show. So
I think I started watching it.
On Amazon.
it was on Amazon Prime.
Was
Animal
it,
Kingdom.
was it on regular TV too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but they dropped after like I think 2 seasons or 3 seasons they dropped.
Yeah,
I
about your
dropped it
block.
when it dropped.
She's not like blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
Ah, she's fucking.
Suck yourself.
I say if I'm an overrated TV show, I would say, I mean, for all the hype that it got, Friends, I'm not. I've watched a bunch of episodes, like I'll laugh here and there, but for it to be fucking the most highest rated show ever,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a little
alright.
strong.
Longest lasting.
cool.
For me, I think it's gonna be Family Guy.
You're 14. Don't throw it at me. You don't know no
I think
better.
I've watched a little bit of it, but it's not as.
I've never watched from the beginning of Family Guy through like a season. It's always been like when I was young, I used to like turn it on, fall asleep, and wake up watching it.
that.
There's some I'll watch it, but there's some episodes where it's just like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
For me,
Like when
That's
I'm
how I felt
watching
about
this
South
show,
Park. I was never really.
I know, yeah,
was
South
never
Park
really
I
was-
would say South Park is one of the most overrated. It was funny when I was a teenager, but and I would say fucking The Simpsons.
Simpsons. I never got into the Simpsons.
How you
like
go
that.
fucking 30 years?
The Simpsons started this gangster shit.
Simpsons
wow.
is good, but
Like
Simpsons-
like funny
Yeah,
real life
they're
cartoons.
originals,
Yeah, absolutely. They started that shit.
Right.
But I never got into it as a kid. Didn't get into it
Yeah,
as
I didn't
teenager,
understand
not
it as a
an
kid.
adult.
That was
Like,
my problem.
You
I
probably
didn't
weren't.
know-
You
I
guys
didn't
probably
know-
weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons. That's probably.
I wasn't
wasn't
that.
allowed
It
to
was
watch
just-
We watched We'll Get a fucking stink face fucking on TV every week.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
What are you talking about?
Valvina's getting his fucking.
You guys ever watch Criminal Minds?
Yeah,
Criminal Minds is
My sister-in-law
fucking dope
loves
badass
that
show.
Law and Order,
Whack.
SUV.
yeah, I've never gotten into it.
SVU.
Spencer.
Law and Order.
Hey, I've been
Law and Order Chevy Tahoe.
I've been stuck on the Rookie, dude.
Oh, you seen
Oh,
me
you
post
said
that?
something about that
The
earlier.
show or movie?
The show, dude.
Oh, yeah?
It's like 3 episodes.
What do you be watching on my Hulu?
Oh yeah, you can
Well, I
see that
fucking
shit,
why
bro.
fucking go on my profile and it's like Temptation Island.
Oh, that's her.
All of a sudden,
That should be on that.
I was like, what is this guy
I started
watching?
watching that today
Making a
too.
band and shit.
So the Temptation Island, there's 4 couples, right? And
Okay, done with you, motherfucker.
So he said, it's my girl, but look, 4 couples, right?
I just started watching it with her. So there's 4 couples, right? And they'll split the couples up. The guys go with the guys and the girls go with the girls. And then they bring in 12 single guys for the girls and 12 single girls for the guys. And they try so their goal is for the the couples for them to stay faithful as they're fucking hanging out with these.
You've never seen it happen once.
All right, folks. So if you guys were lost for a minute, we kind of got off track, and I fucking forgot to hit the button to keep recording. But we're talking about TV shows right now. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check us out on the YouTube. Get caught back up with us there. But Jose talking about Temptation Island right now.
Yeah.
So basically, it's couples that are put on an island and they're trying to not fuck each other.
So yeah,
that's what you're telling me.
Hold on. Slap that button for a second.
Slap that button. There's never been one.
You watch them out when it comes to 90 Day Fiancé.
If you watch 90 Day Fiancé, you're gonna be right behind him watching Temptation Island.
And then right behind that comes The Bachelor.
Yeah, all that shit.
You say
you
that
know, I
you
used to
don't
watch
fucking...
is like The Real World and shit. Like that shit was fucking tight.
I watched the
they used
first
to have,
episode.
Like, competitions and
the
shit.
first season,
I never really got like super into it, but I just like the competitive nature of certain shows. I think those were dope. I really was into Survivor when I was younger. I love Survivor.
Never got into Survivor. I've always been watching game shows like that. It was Fear Factor.
I love them because they take the most unathletic people, some of them, and then they put like a couple athletes in there, or like they take, you know, people who are just lack common sense to the fullest ability, and then they take a couple who are like nerds, and they put them all in there, and then they put them on the opposite teams to fucking do these challenges, and it's like, it's just, I think it's tight. Like, I think it's cool. It's a cool concept.
So I would say fucking we need to sign up to do Amazing Race.
Yeah, that's all you guys.
But if it comes to like jumping out of airplanes and shit, you gotta handle it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So.
I'll fucking pass out, shit myself, pee
If
myself.
it came down to a TV show doing that shit, I know my family's set if something happens to me. So
yeah.
I would jump out of any airplane except for the one in Lodi.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's the highest death rate.
I feel like we should be out there protesting every weekend, dude. Because somebody's not listening. You know what I mean? Like, shut that motherfucker down.
So I say that we go out there and jump and prove that something bad could happen.
No, I say we go out there. We act like we're gonna get up in there and we'll be like, hey, so you heard what happened, you know, with the other guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? Like, like 100 people have died doing this shit in the past 10 years, bro. Like, you know, you should probably be careful and be like, all right, see you later.
You ain't from around here, are you? I was gonna make my life goal, dude, is I'm gonna fucking book every single time, dude. I'm just gonna, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Remind you of that new fucking commercial with Tracy Morgan? He's like, this ain't a parachute, it's a lunchbox. Like, that's my sandwich. They fucking push him out the airplane. They fucking load out and fucking stump and jump right there.
Hey, that place was a trip. I remember when Alex came out here. So I'm gonna go over there and go skydiving. Everybody at work were like, nah, man.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it, dude.
We're not telling you not to skydive. Just don't go there and skydive.
I don't know. I would love to skydive. I just think the tandem shit's a little
Don't
weird.
go there.
You know what I mean?
You're never gonna see me there.
I'm jumping out of an airplane.
I don't care where it's at.
So you jump out by yourself the first time?
You only have to.
If they taught me what to do, like, you know, what I had to pull and where it was, and my parachute was packed right, and I inspected it while they packed it, you know what I mean, or taught me how to pack it, I would.
You would have to.
I would.
See, but
I think the rule is the first few times you have to have
tandem.
someone.
You have to tandem jump. Yeah, I know that for sure.
Bro,
I mean,
call it what you want, because if for some reason I ever had to do it, there better be somebody fucking attached to me. Because I'm passing out before I even get up in the air.
Yeah.
They're going to fucking somehow roll my big ass right off the side. And I'm just going
I think
straight
it would
down.
be a sick fucking experience to skydive. I've heard from a lot of people that I know that haven't had anything happen to them that it's like a euphoric thing.
So you guys are going skydiving? Is that where we're setting this up?
If we challenge it, I bet we get more views.
Do it.
Nah, these fucking people don't.
$100 a jump. I ain't going alone.
These people don't support us,
We
dude.
don't, we
sure
don't
if
have
you
no
have
rules,
friends.
man.
It's not about the people that support us.
You know how many?
For my birthday next year.
We got like 1,000 views, and Bug was gonna go fucking wrestle
A real bear.
bear.
a real fucking bear.
I'll fucking do
Nobody
it.
fucking viewed it.
Nobody viewed it?
Fucking Steve, what
You know
was?
KSI? He said he can
Yeah,
beat a
something,
horse.
I forget
He
what
said
his
he can
was.
knock
Yeah,
the horse out in
some
one
shit.
punch.
Okay.
Well, we got to think. What can we think of that's going to be so, not necessarily extreme, but just eye gripping? You know what I mean?
For
Like,
50 views,
but at the
Steve's
same
going to
time,
strap on
we have to continue-
a bulletproof vest and we're going to shoot him in the leg.
We have to continue to do that.
I got a vest right here.
I'll do the vest, but
We could have Steve walk on
shoot
fire
me in the
coals.
vest.
What do you mean the
from how far
vest?
away though?
Not the vest.
How many
That's
feet?
too
Like
easy.
a 5 count or a 10 count? How far away we got to be? I got good aim.
Depends on what kind of gun it is.
A little 9 piecer on you. Can't hit you with a 40. You know, set you on your
That's
ass.
what I'm saying.
You'll wake up with a chest boot instead of a leg boot.
I say 25 feet.
Then you got to say,
25
okay,
feet. You know how far 25 feet is?
who's doing
25
it?
feet's a pretty good distance.
You got to pick somebody from this table right now who's shooting it.
got a steady aim.
I couldn't looks at me because he knows I probably won't.
I got one eye, but
Dude,
I'm on Warzone like a motherfucker.
I got one eye, but that one eye is really good.
You're out of it.
I'll probably say on his head.
Him?
I got aim assist.
Bro, you know for one, he ain't fucking going for the
He
best.
said I got aim assist.
Jose ain't going for the best. He'd be like, hey, watch this.
Just kills the
I was saying him until he said I play Call of Duty. You don't have a fucking eye. He got aim assist.
I have a good one.
And Jose has guns.
Big
So
aim,
it's like,
big aim.
I would hope.
That don't mean he knows anything about it.
I'm just saying I would do it if I knew somebody knew how to aim and would shoot me right in the
I'll
middle.
show you videos of me catting on.
Veronica?
Bro, I fucking...
Yeah, Veronica, yeah.
I blasted a shot. He fucking hit the target fucking one shot, 50 feet.
Yeah, it's easy.
Never let somebody shoot me with a fucking vest on. You got 40 pellets coming at you, 100 pellets coming at you.
No, I was shooting a target on a tree.
Yeah.
But fucking...
No wonder why you hit all of it.
Fucking missed the tree or what?
I missed the tree, got the target. So I was tripping too. I was like, I really missed that shit. And he was like, nah, you hit it.
don't
He's like, you just didn't
That's what,
fucking...
honestly,
don't matter.
shooting guns is very underrated. People think it's easy to shoot, I've shot in a 9 a couple times, but shooting a 40 or a 45, the amount of recoil and kickback that motherfucker has, your hand jumps.
For you to have aim
for you to have a good aim,
is good.
25 feet
Yeah.
at with a 40 or a 45 is very... you're at like 30% chance, or maybe 50-60% chance of hitting, which isn't very good. You know what I mean?
Like that bitch on the Instagram video. She's like, pow, 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 pow.
That dude who was shooting an AK, bro. He was all yeah, and fucking people were holding him back, and it was like, nah, he's in a shooting range.
Shot the shotgun just flew out.
And the one who shoots the shotgun, it's all poof. She's all, what the fuck? And just knocked out of her shit.
Get that fucking...
The
little dude that shoots it, and fucking he's like, bam.
Yeah.
Fucking two of them all stacked up.
Like I'm fucking that Kevin Hart movie with Ice Cube. Sits him down into the trash can. No, dude, I went skeet shooting when I was like 14. For my brother-in-law and my sister were getting married. We went for like a little bachelor thing, and we went skeet shooting, and just like some homies out off Mormon Immigrant or up in Pollock Pine somewhere. And fucking, I remember they launched. We had the pigeon sling that you could pull the string and it would shoot it out, and then you had the one where you hold it and you throw the clay pigeon. And somebody threw the clay pigeon and it winged over this way. Well, everyone was standing right here. And I was like, all right, go. And he zipped it, and I was like, whoa. And everybody just dropped to the ground. And they were like, all right, took the gun from me. And they're like, no, we're good. And I was like, bro, I didn't even shoot it. I didn't even pull the trigger. But, like, when I did it, I'm going over people. And they're like, what the fuck? And then I was like, what'd I do? You guys threw it that way. And they're like, well, you should have fucking aimed it.
You guys are in the fucking way right now.
I was like, if anything, it's your fault. You guys should have been behind me 10 feet. You know what I mean?
So we got a couple of things we need to do then. We still need to go top golfing. We talked about that shit.
Oh, with
the other
that.
I want to
I've
go.
been
Dude, my birthday's Wednesday, dude. I was thinking about going.
So we need to do that.
Wednesday,
We should do that for Friday's challenge. Top off.
I'm gonna go
We
Friday.
need
I'll go Friday.
we need to go low
Yeah.
legacy shooting range.
Down with the shooting range.
Down to do that.
I bet you have better aim than both of you guys.
And we
So,
need
hey, in
fucking...
Placerville, they have a virtual shooting range. They
Not
where
real one.
no, but it's like no, but they have a thing set up and they have a projector on it, and it takes you through like you can go through a zombie mode and stuff where it's like people who are actually like our size, like zombies our size, they're all coming at you and stuff, and you have to react the right way. And but it's in like a huge,
So I
you
feel
know what I mean? Like,
I get sick. I can't even play Call of Duty and shit, man.
well, you got vertigo,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
huh? Vertigo is just a
Because they got
disease.
some.
But it's
should
just
say
like
disease.
like fucking moving and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you all fucking dizzy, want to throw up. I'm like,
Yeah, you definitely got vertigo, bro.
I can play like.
You need some Dramamine to go to the shooting range.
Last put him to be a roller coaster.
He's on playing Call of Duty. Let me pop this Dramamine real quick.
I can play like Madden and shit.
You
NBA
can't do
and
roller
shit.
coasters.
I can do roller coasters.
Can you? That's
Put
weird.
him in a virtual
So
reality
visual,
roller
it's a
coaster.
visual thing with you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I get dizzy. Like
You get motion sickness.
Yeah, so maybe. Yeah.
No, if you had motion sickness, you can do a roller coaster.
Shout out to my homie Albert checking us out on the
Albert,
live stream.
Well, see,
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
what
'Cause I
you
can
see,
do
you
fucking... So I can do VR. I can't do roller coaster.
Really?
That's because
I'm
you're too
scared
big.
of heights.
I think VR would fuck me up. I couldn't do VR.
I'm
Yeah,
scared
it's
of
not
heights.
It's fun.
I bet it's not hard, but it doesn't sound like a good
I
time.
also want to give a shout out to my big sister. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love you. It
Yeah.
was yesterday.
Yeah.
Game and
Salute.
duck hunt.
Shout out to my lady for putting up with me. I said I was going to be here an hour, but it's probably not going to happen.
That hour passed along.
I know. She already hit me up and asked me if I was coming home, and I'm just like, you already don't believe in me when I fucking say I'm going to be out for an hour, so I might as well just push it. She said don't talk to her when I come home. Yeah, I'm already in for it. Whatever. Can't do nothing anyway.
So we got a couple things we need to line up.
Shout out my baby mama.
We'll shoot some fucking B-roll. Fucking add that shit to the channel like after.
So
Friday.
say we go to Top Golf. How do we set that up for the podcast? Will we just bring the camera with us?
So we just bring the camera, bring the other camera.
So it won't be live. It will just be.
Yeah, we just record it and then we can come back.
Do it Thursday night.
You gotta have one facing us and then one facing video.
Yeah, so it would have to be on the weekend.
Yeah. I'm down with whatever, bro. You guys let me know.
I'm in to go fucking Top Golfing. I've only been golfing a couple times in my life.
I'll tell you what, I'm
They turn out
athletic,
good.
but golfing is hard, bro.
It is.
Golfing is definitely hard.
This is the most athletic body you'll see ever. So
True.
Hold on, take a couple steps back. Let's rewind that.
Man, you made one for disc golf.
I'm pretty athletic, but this body is not. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
There will be time.
Disc golf, you see that shit I tagged you on Facebook?
Yeah.
That shit was tight.
Yeah.
That shit was super tight.
Steve thinks that he's gonna go back out there and just start fucking chucking.
I'll be out there on
fucking
Monday.
It's gonna break
frisbees.
his
I hope
other
he
leg.
does.
I'm going on Monday.
I've been trying to like teach myself how to have a good throw because like I'm not that good at it, but I'm trying to find the good throw for it. Cause I can throw a regular frisbee like a motherfucker.
Don't let these motherfuckers teach you.
Well, I've been watching YouTube videos and shit, and fucking. So when he's ready to go back, I'm like, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I mean? Let's go do some shit.
So I've had fucking Jeff F, Steve, Tone, whatever the other fucker's name that was out there, fucking Batman, fucking. Who else has been out there? This guy.
I don't
Everybody's
think
telling me
nothing
different
But I gave
ways
you the
to
best
throw.
advice.
If you're not good at throwing, tomahawk. That's the best way you can go about it.
Fucking this way.
Yeah.
They told me that too, and then fucking I was like, nah, I don't know how that works.
If the thing's over here, yank it to the left. That's all I can tell
That's for
you.
people that, if you have a tomahawk, you shouldn't play disc golf.
Whatever. If I'm just there to hang out with my
If
friends.
you break your leg throwing a fucking frisbee, you shouldn't be disc golf.
That's true. That's true.
That's
Is that what happened?
Hey, just wait till you're 30.
Is that what happened? Did you step down the
How
road?
many times has somebody broke their leg playing disc golf?
I'm
I
sure
know.
it's happened quite a few times.
no, it is.
I seen
You know what?
I seen a
fucking
dude at
flat ground.
Somerset, hole 18, fucking broke his leg.
He shouldn't be fucking
But he
disc golf.
slipped off the
Hey, if
tee
you
pad.
watch that video I tagged you in, there was a guy who almost, it looked like he blew out his fucking knee.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin Jones, yeah.
Mhm.
See, that's more understandable though. Like you blow out a knee, fucking going up a hill to get something, coming down.
No, he threw the disc.
Oh,
and
I almost
fucking the way
fucking
his
rolled
knee
down the
went
hill.
almost hurt me. I was like, goddamn.
I got pretty close to rolling down the hill when my shit went out.
See, I'm an ankle guy. My ankles are fucked. I've torn ligaments in my right one probably 7 or 8 times. I've sprained my left one about 9, 10 times.
How them knees, though?
Fuck, my knees are cool.
Huh.
I have to pop.
That's
I gotta pop that Yeah, right. I gotta pop it every morning when I wake up. Yeah. Whatever. You're just mad. It's better than the permanent missionary, you cripple.
He's a downward dog. You got one leg out.
I gotta get my stretches.
I just lay like Notorious B.I.G. on me.
No, can't do much else, huh?
No, but,
I say fucking. I'm down to do a fucking disc golf one too. Fucking go out there, throw a frisbee around.
Get it together for sure.
my homie Albert said he's down for Top Golf.
I don't fucking like. I don't get the frisbee thing. Like it still fucking blows my mind. Like
It's hard, huh?
Bro,
It's
like-
really hard.
I could throw a football. I can throw a baseball. Fucking. I can do any of that shit.
So
And
my
regular-
boy told me it's like starting a lawnmower. You pull the string and flick the wrist.
You play
That's like
baseball?
what it's like. Do I play baseball?
Did you ever play baseball when you were a kid?
Oh yeah.
And then you should pistol.
Pistol?
Because when you pistol, it's the same
Sidearm?
as doing a side fucking whatever. Same thing.
But
you
that's
do.
different. It's
Side-
holding it a
side-
certain
yeah,
way.
Yeah, but
and I'm
but the arm motion is the same. But
Okay.
so yeah, your main thing is
I would
grip
need to practice
and
on like a
release.
football
That's
field.
your only problem.
know
You
what I
have the
mean?
power.
Practice
It's
on a
just
football field.
grip
I think,
and
yeah.
release is what your problem is.
I just have to find my throw. That's what I gotta do.
Jose's only problem is accuracy. My only problem is
I say in here we get a mean ping pong match going. You guys like ping pong?
You just wanna see
I'm
me
sick
know.
with
I
ping
get down a
pong.
little
I'm
bit.
sick.
Forrest Gump.
I'm sick for it.
I'll smash you guys in a
More like Forrest
horseshoes.
Lump.
Call it what you want. I'm still winning.
Yeah, right. I'll smoke you. Come on, yeah.
I would say fucking beer pong, but we know fucking cheater over here.
Oh god.
Beer pong's dope, but ping pong is actually really hard for certain people,
It is
bro.
hard.
It's actually really
You know
hard.
what's fucking hard as fuck? It's tennis.
Tennis is hard.
Yeah, for all that running.
You gotta play pickleball. Play pickleball and then tennis.
Dude, I fucking
I
played
hate pickleball.
I love
3 minutes of tennis, and I was trying really hard. Dude, I fucking almost died.
Well, because people
me and my brother
overexert
both.
themselves.
Yeah, me and my
You
brother
overexert
both.
yourself.
Because he had a coworker And we had my brother's daughter's birthday party at Count Park Lake. They have tennis courts right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude's like, thanks for inviting me, whatever. Me and my brother were all drunk. All right, can we come with you? He's like, all right, me versus you two. Duh, dude.
It's hard. No, it's way harder to play with two people than it is with just one.
Yeah, fucking.
But when the trick to tennis is you just use the sway of the motion. That's it.
No, I was fine hitting it. It's the running, dude. Running back and forth. And he had been playing, and I'm faster than you.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Hell no, Boots Dude Boogie.
Hey, wait till my shit's done. Tell
okay, alright. You don't know that? We just started kicking it. I'm a basketball player, bro. None of that.
You beat Jose and Chevelle.
I beat Brian, I beat Drizza,
You ain't beat me.
Yeah, it's because I had a bad
I'll smoke you, dog. I'll smoke you. I was the fastest center in high school.
So fucking... So,
tell this one.
Tennis, like, fucking, fuck tennis.
Bro,
but you know the craziest part? Like, you remember how easy it was just to be playing fucking wall ball, fucking handball, like, all that shit? Back in the day, fucking, and now it's like...
Pop court? I was just gonna say, you don't know nothing about
Can you imagine doing that
shit? You don't know
shit?
nothing about pop court.
Pop court?
Yeah, you said you went to
fucking
Sierra.
3 square? No, or 4 square, not 3 square, 4 square.
Like, can you imagine
pop court? Name it. The one which one?
So where the wall ball
the big ass wall is, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So on the side of it, right there by the grass,
it
come off the fucking blacktop, and it'll play out the blacktop into the grass, and there's a big fucking dirt spot. You fucking pop your ball down.
So they didn't have that when I went there. They changed it to tetherball.
No, tetherball.
We made this up.
Then I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think
you don't know about the game we made.
Yeah, it wasn't a game, but it was
I don't know about the game we made up back in fucking 10,000 BC. I don't fucking know about that
but
shit.
It was so sick.
There was a game at a summer camp I used to go to, and there was like a big wall that was in like an octagon, and then there was a dirt in the middle, and it was just a whole bunch of people inside of
Can't
it.
stop looking at your nails right now.
It's a mosh pit, bud.
Yeah, kind of like mosh pit. And you like smack the ball around, and if it hit your ankles, you were out. But you could hit it from the outside and get as many people as you could out.
Oh, that's an old school Aztec.
I
don't remember what it was called. They had like some weird name for it.
What is the thing with the nail painting? What is that?
I just did it.
That's the reason he's in the fucking penalty box.
There's a lot of like rappers and like new school people all do that stuff. I never understood that. I thought it was always for.
You should fucking tattoo your forehead and shit.
It's
absolutely not.
Get you a Kubi Sakurnian.
No.
Piercing right here. Like,
get you a nice little gem up there.
Hey, give me a hammer and fucking
and a nail.
A nail.
Orale.
Well, that's but like I've seen a bunch of like MMA fighters. A lot of MMA fighters paint their toenails black.
Gay.
Like Chris Lieben used to do that. He was one of the first people to do it.
I think it's because they got all fucked up feet and they just want to be like, fucking.
Yeah.
Don't look at my fucking corns. Just look at my fucking paint.
Yeah. No. But I'm not really looking at feet while I just notice it. I'm like, oh shit, you got black toenails.
Do you listen to like rock music and stuff? Or
no,
gothic at all?
No.
I
just did it to do it.
He listens to like Juice WRLD and fucking
XXX.
Don't listen to X.
Is that
used to?
You listen to Tekashi?
No. He put it on last time I was here.
I bet he did. I bet he did. Got him. Fucking got him.
I say, hey, this is what you told me your favorite song was, so I played it for you.
It wasn't my favorite song.
Hey, and they both started jigging out.
If anything, Carmine liked it more than I did.
Nah, you were into it.
No, I was not.
But fucking.
Who's your favorite rapper? 14 years old. Who's your favorite rapper? Rapper. You know what rap is, right?
And just your favorite. Just your favorite. It doesn't have to be the greatest that right now. Just what is your favorite?
Wait, who are you listening to right now?
What's in the deck? We're
not going to judge you too much.
No judgment. No judge. We live our truths here, right? We live our truths. It's all good. What you got?
Since he's not going to judge me too much, starting to throw me in the penalty box for black nail polish.
Well, yeah, you got to serve.
Well, that's penaltyable.
Is that Sharpie or is that nail polish?
Favorite rapper?
That's nail polish.
Favorite rapper. You listen to rap. What kind of music do you like?
If you were gonna go on your thing right now, what's the first song you'd be like, I want to listen to that right now?
It doesn't even have to be rap.
First song?
Crocodile Rock. Obviously.
No, I don't know. Either Trippie Redd, but I found this new Post Malone song.
I hate that boy. Trippie Redd is
Trippie Redd looks.
I don't like all of his music. I only like a few songs from his newest album.
Fingernails. I hate people that have regular nails and everything, but just dirty underneath them. Like that shit just bothers me.
So I don't think I've ever heard like an actual Trippie Redd song, but I see him on Academics all the time, right? The thing that gets me is, bro, how you roll a big ass fucking blunt, but you go.
I had a homie who used to do that. He'd go. And I'm like, you don't really breathe that in.
You're not even getting high, but like you're.
Yeah.
You're
Rest
like,
in peace, my homie Chef though.
This is the fucking gas. This is the best weed ever, and it's like.
Yeah.
Well, inhale it.
Yeah, I like to hit that.
Yeah, it's like.
Actually, I just quit smoking.
What's the point of that?
Yeah. Trying to get back into tree work, so I'm gonna do it the right way.
Going to church?
No.
I called the motherfuckers actually.
Who?
Mountain.
I worked for Mountain. I worked for them for a little bit.
Wow, fool! I see where your loyalties are.
I actually got fired. Well, I didn't get fired. I quit, but I got caught for a dirty weed test.
Fucking sick ass dude.
Mountain's good though. Besides the fact that they're all fucking.
Is that how you pay fucking $35 an hour?
Oh, I thought you were talking about to come to your tree.
No.
Oh. I
What tree? I
just filled out an application for Davy Tree. I'm gonna try to get in with them and see what happens. But then my dad's homie he used to work with, he used to work with him at the garbage company, for Ecology. His name's Charlie. He hit me up the other day. He's like, what do you think about being an operator? And I'm like, well, that's fucking, I mean, I like doing tree work. I was a groundsman, run 460s, 660s. I love chainsaws, all that different kind of shit. But I wanted to work my way through Mountain to be an operator. But he hit me up and said, hey, what do you think about being an operator out in Lincoln? And I was like, what qualifications do I need? What this? He's like, nothing. He's like, you just basically you can go in there and he told them, they told him that when they're ready to hire people, that they're gonna hit him up. So he's gonna hopefully refer me to them. I can just go in there and hit up log trucks, fill up everything with that kind of shit. Cause I like running bobcats, fucking excavators, shit like that. I love doing that kind of shit. So I'm like, around $25-$30 an hour to do that shit.
Can't beat that.
I was like, I'll quit smoking weed. Cool. That'll feed my family. I'm good, bro.
So fucking. I can't believe you said Trippie Red.
That's
a trash.
Hold on. You can't be mad at him. What are you teaching this man?
No.
That's your spot.
No.
Come on, now.
No.
I'll tell you right now, my son said Trippie Red. Your mom said she's ready to go.
That's why you got to be in the penalty box.
Okay.
Hold on.
So
that's the penalty box.
Yeah, I know.
So he has 10 minutes with a wig on in the penalty box.
Oh.
I only said Trippie Red because you said rapper. It was like
That's
that or Juice.
But those
He's not my
who you
favorite.
consider rappers, though? But I forget your 14.
I don't listen to
you gotta
your guys' rap. That's like.
But I said my rap isn't my rap. I listen to
your generation.
I'll listen to what the new shit comes out.
I know. I hear it.
I'll
You
hear
listen
it,
to
and I'll
Pop
be
Smoke.
like, Pop Smoke's dope though.
He is.
And the craziest thing,
I just don't listen to all of his music. I've listened to a few.
It took me a long time to be like, okay, it does have a sound, and it is different. It's dope. But
I never fucked with Trippie Red. I didn't like him.
no, not Trippie Red. Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, I fuck with Pop Smoke for sure.
And that's it. Like
for sure.
Like you said, Post Malone. Like I fuck with Post Malone heavy.
You hear me when I pulled up? I was slapping the hell out. That's just
Post Malone's fucking dope.
Post Malone's
I don't know what you're over here giggling about.
I like Post Malone's cool. Some of his shit. He's a weirdo to me, but some of his shit's cool.
Like if you want to go to a dope ass show, go to a Post Malone concert. He puts on a good ass show. Fucking.
I said rap, and it's like I'm really thinking. I don't really listen too much, like rap.
So
like,
what do you normally listen to?
Honestly,
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park though. Don't even go there.
No, I do. I like Linkin Park.
I fuck with that shit heavy too.
right now I'm gonna go to my playlist, right?
Crawling.
And it's mostly Juice WRLD, and there's a few like just SoundCloud rappers, and then here are the few songs from Trippie that I like from his newest album. There's another one, Uzi sometimes.
Whack.
J. Cole, I listened to a few of his songs, and then Post Malone. But I can't say that those are my favorites because I don't listen to all of their music. I listened to a few songs that I think were okay.
But that's the only two good people you listen to is J. Cole and Post Malone.
Okay.
I heard none.
You're crazy. If you don't fuck with J. Cole, you're fucking tripping.
I seen a YouTube video today, and it said, or not YouTube, I think it was TikTok, and it said rappers' first song to their most popular song, and it was Post Malone shit.
Next time I see Alicia, I'm gonna blast that song.
He is
Dude,
weird.
Post Malone was a weirdo with the first thing that he put out, like high school. Fuck, I don't remember what it was called.
Pink grills?
He fucks all kinds of grills. But,
Who?
Post Malone.
Post Malone, I don't understand.
Dude, he's got a grill for every day. Like, you gotta think fucking, like, he's got so much money, dude. He's probably got fucking 85 different pairs of fucking teeth he can put on every day. That's just fucking Paul Wall you should be. What?
Tina's a rap shit.
You're shit. Get off my fucking... Get off the channel. You're not banned.
You said you fuck with Kevin Gates?
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates goes hard.
Hard. I fuck with Kevin Gates.
His new one he just put out fucking...
I got desire. The man's red flag. You like that one, Tina?
You're fucking sick ass dude for that one. I respect that. She wanna walk like you.
No, Kevin, you heard the new the Plug Daughter 2?
Yeah.
That one goes hard.
I fuck with that one.
Did you hear what he said about
Fuck you,
getting
man.
caught up and you catch him as a clone? This and that, what you moved?
That shit was dope. And fucking...
So he said, I'm jumping off the bushes with a Mac 11, got a whisper thing on it.
So there's the Plug Daughter 2, there's Puerto Rico Love.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Puerto Rico Love was cool. I didn't really like it that
Yeah,
much.
it was...
Some of his songs are hit and miss. Some of his...
So for me, this album he just dropped
What did I do?
it was more like...
I've only listened to Plug Daughter 2 and Puerto Rican Love. I didn't really like it that much. I love the East album. I love Murder for Hire too. I love fucking
The Luca Brasi.
Luca Brasi ones go hard as fuck. I love a lot of his shit, bro. I like a lot of his shit because there's a good amount of like a relationship.
So right now we're talking about real music, and these guys are over here like, ooh.
Yeah. Like, not on fucking shut up.
That's it. Like, I don't know how you don't fuck with Kevin Gates.
Because they don't understand it. They don't understand it.
Every time I listen to it,
Listen to
it's
Woody
good,
for 40
but I
years.
just don't listen to it.
Goddamn thing.
So every time you have
Woody's
it on,
cool. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying that's what
like
you listen to.
I'm just saying, Kevin Gates is not that great.
You're fucking tripping, fool.
Yeah, he might not be that great, but he's not bad to you in the sense. I like Kevin Gates. I fuck with him.
Kevin Gates is probably my fucking favorite rapper that's been out for fucking I don't know how long. Like, it's Kevin Gates, J. Cole, and then everybody else.
J. Cole's hard.
Like, everybody else is fucking farther down that list. Even Kendrick, like, I mean, outside the fact that he doesn't drop music in, 2-3 years? Outside of the fucking last one he dropped was, like, Black Panther fucking song. Like, Kendrick's cool, but he just don't drop enough. But Kevin Gates, J. Cole, top rappers in the game right now. I mean, fucking...
Oh, don't let the dogs in.
Sorry, folks. We'll be back in a second.
I forgot the fucking beats were out there. Fuck, my fault. I forgot they were out there. Come on, go. I should have stood up.
Little minor technical difficulties. We got some baby dinosaurs crush up in the studio.
Go on. Come on.
Go. Come on. Go. They ran up on me quick.
The second that door opened.
I know, my bad, bro. I forgot.
You just hear the buzz.
My bad, dog. I was trying to fucking make that phone call and not fucking have it on the fucking podcast.
And we're back.
I forgot the
How'd that work out?
Not very good. Not very good.
Him fucking rushing in this motherfucker. Like, what's up? So, here on YouTube, you guys might have got just a little motion sickness. Our fault. What kind of weird shit is that? You see this guy? Rubbing on my neck.
That fucker ran up on me and I was like, oh shit, I thought he was going to fight me for a second, that's why I moved out of the way.
You fucking see him jump the fence, be like, hey, I'll see you guys later.
I forgot about the fucking monsters.
Ooh, fuck. Yeah, the little bitch would have took off running, dude.
She was like, doors open.
That was my first thing, she was like, fuck the camera. Oh no.
Fuck the camera, dude. That bitch take off running. Shit.
You never get her back.
We all be chasing her, dude.
Just in the car, like, fucking get the fucking rope, fucking lasso her.
You know what's fucking me up?
You ain't gonna open the door, she's just going,
on the fucking AC unit in my head. So I looked down and I was like, oh my god, gargoyles. Fucking motherfuckers just went right by me.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, so you had that little one-on-one with Fuelo.
Yeah.
My phone was dying. I was like, fuck, that shit is today. I hella forgot. Chimed in late. Fucking. Are we gonna be able to fucking get them back on? Fucking.
Yeah.
We definitely need to run something where fucking. We'll do it like live or fucking. You know. See when he's gonna fucking make his way out this way. Fucking.
That's what he said. He said he was coming out here sometime.
So what do we find out? Cause fucking. I timed it late. Like, does he have new shit coming out?
He's working on some shit. He said he didn't want to release too much info. He's gonna let the song he has out right now. So when it hits 10,000, he's gonna drop another video.
Alright. Y'all heard it here first. Make sure you go fucking hit Fuelo's channel on YouTube. Let's get that shit to 10,000.
Funny little music, I think it is.
All fucking. So the last one, did you leave a link to his channel and?
No, I don't know.
No.
I think I'll be going there if I can fix it.
We'll figure that part out. But type in Fuelo into your search suggestion or fucking whatever it's called. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that to 10K. What are we giggling about?
We're watching the part when the camera.
Let me see.
This fool's over here fucking. He's being all weird right now.
Throw a replay.
All weird.
Copy and paste.
I don't know how to get it.
Anyway, you do it. You know, yours both. We got technical difficulties. We got technical difficulties. We have fucking bear cubs running.
They really did just rush in like they own the spot.
Damn, you guys haven't seen me eating. I thought it was like.
On the video there, all you saw was.
Bro, I didn't even hear you say go as
it fell.
I was like, what is this AC unit doing here? Oh, my leg. I was like, I thought he like ran up on my shit and then they were in and I was like, oh man. My fault.
I seen one and I was like, oh, one came in, should be cool. And next thing I'm like, where the fuck did these ones come from?
Bro, one just charged right into me and just smacked me in my stomach. I was like,
rush up on him. He's like,
Oh, black nails.
He's about to take your fucking little wee off. You've been playing with that fucking titty all fucking show.
You got issues.
Fucking weirdo.
It's not titty anymore.
What is it?
You got EBG on the mind, huh? Atta boy.
A little faded next rating.
He said, I'm faded. I'm feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time.
Come on, Uncle Roy.
What do you guys think about that Tiger Woods shit?
He said, what is you doing with my woman, nephew?
I don't know.
Tiger Woods, man, hopefully he's alright.
I heard he had 32 broken pieces in his fucking leg.
What did he do?
And one of
I still don't understand what happened. He just fucking
he was probably
lost control.
drunk.
Again?
But see, that's the fucked up part. So he made that mistake once, right? And now people are gonna always
assume that.
So like he got in a car accident. People are always gonna assume, was he pilled out? Was he drunk?
Something.
Fucking was it a sex addiction? Fucking taking hold of his head again?
Like, he's whacking his meat.
Yeah, like
He was found with pants down. No, but yeah, that's what I heard.
He said, we found him with a belt around his neck.
I believe it was either 32 or 23 different breaks in one of his legs.
Jesus Christ.
I heard first report that he broke both of his legs. So one of them might be worse than the other. But, yeah.
see, that was the last thing I heard was fucking they were using like jaws of life to get him out. And I kind of stopped listening to the story because I'm like, I'll wait for a couple days. We'll finally actually know what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I haven't went back to it because all the first reports you hear right away, it's always fucking, oh, they did this and that happened, this and that. And then you end up finding out it's like, well, none of that actually happened.
What are you watching it on?
Yeah, I was just like, usually not that much, but yeah.
SportsCenter even has its fucking false fucking.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
propaganda.
like when it first happened, they were reporting all this shit.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, they're like, "Oh, well, this is what actually happened." It's like, well, that's not what you guys said 2 days ago.
Right.
Like, how about instead of just trying to be first, be right?
Be right, yeah.
And I think that's a problem.
They don't
with
do that
fucking news
anymore these
days.
days. Absolutely not.
It's just fucking. I don't know. I didn't really pay too much attention to it just for the fact that I knew that it was gonna be some bullshit.
Right.
They saying he might die.
No,
There goes that fucking fake news.
If everybody else could be
Anyone
alive,
would die from
you heard it here first.
They're
Tired
saying
Woods.
the PGA Tour will never be the same.
Dead.
Oh,
What was it? February 26th
you're fucking sick.
at 8 a.m.
Only person who died from a leg break is you.
Bob,
Damn, that's a challenge.
he hit you from the penalty box.
Huh.
Right, all right.
But take that nail polish across your forehead. The mark of the beast. So fucking, you said Friday, or you said Monday?
For what? Just
Your
go.
leg.
Yeah, I'll be out there Monday.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You buy a pair of Red Wings.
I got me a cleaner.
With an ankle brace.
I got 2 ankle braces. So I'm gonna put one on my other ankle too. And I got some high top hiking boots.
Well,
top
be
shelf.
careful because if you do something and you have ankle braces on, you'll break your fucking leg instead of your ankle. Just letting you know.
Say shit.
That's just so my pops is an ankle breaker like I am. So he would always tell me, "Wear ankle braces, this and that with a little bit of protection." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'd rather break my ankle than my fucking leg." You know what I mean? And he would like, be,
Well, I broke my leg.
Did you? Oh, so ankle braces would be shit anyway. Ankle braces is gonna meet you at the gap where it was already broken.
No, but I got the physical therapy lady told me they never called it this, but it was called the spiral break in my fibula. It's because my ankle went
Twisted.
backwards,
Yeah.
so my leg bone didn't break like this. It broke.
Twisted off.
You know what I mean? But I'll be fine. You shouldn't have said shit.
I think you should fucking take.
I wasn't trying to put it out there. I was just letting you know, be
I
aware
think
of
you need to
everything.
take a little more time off. I think you need to chill out, and before you go out there, you need to get those Forrest Gump fucking
I
leg
would
braces
if
on.
I could. I really could. I
You
mean,
can
I
get
really
those.
would.
You can get the knee, the ones that lock you up at the knee and shit. Yeah, you can get those.
Where? You got a hook or what?
I walk like a
I
penguin.
ain't got a hook, but
Hit me up.
you can fucking go to the right doctor and prescribe what you need.
Fucking build them for you.
The
Yeah.
ones with the little dials on the side that tell you what
Yeah.
degree your legs at and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
I don't know what the fuck you.
No, you'll be alright. Just with the right supports, you'll be alright. Just watch where you walk. That's all you have to
Yeah,
do. Pay
that's my
attention.
main thing
Is this the first time something like that's happened?
in my whole life. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then now that's what the difference comes in is you got it now instead of before you were like casual whatever you're gonna do. Now you just got to be more aware of it.
Yeah.
It's like getting in a car accident.
You never gonna be able to play basketball again.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't.
I'll beat
Oh, you play ball?
I'll beat you right now. Yeah. I'm fucking,
You and what? What's up?
I'll be all.
They take
for
off
you
those
guys.
courts over there in your apartment complex. They
Yeah,
take that little hoop off.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be over there
Come
on
get it
Friday.
whenever
You
you
want
want.
to play on that
I'm gonna show
right?
you.
Yeah.
I'll get up wherever it's at. If you got a net and a rim, I'm gonna show you how to get
12 feet
it
tall and shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know it is.
Solid steel fucking backboard.
I've gotten that on that court a couple times, bro. A couple times.
It was cool back in the day, but now it's like, dude, I can't believe we played on this track.
Play ball. I'm a shooter. Big shooter McGavin.
I used to be. Fuck, I don't know what happened last time we played.
Oh, I know what happened.
Oh, the trash was fucking.
Hey, same thing that used to happen. Huh?
Hey,
Nothing new
bullshit.
happened.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I shut you down. That's
You
what
didn't shut
happened.
nothing.
Bro. Oh my god, dude.
Bro, I
The
just
highlights
fucking-
are on the page. You go check it out.
Yeah, you forgot the rest of those highlights.
Yeah, we were supposed to be recording the
Isn't that
whole
Jose
shit.
School's bug
Oh,
on
that
basketball
work?
court?
Yeah, but that's the fakest fucking highlights ever.
What is that? That's a highlight.
You didn't get the highlights of fucking just fucking SWAT
You could dunk
team.
on regulation.
Threw that shit all the way to the
takes
other
work
court.
to
I
school.
was throwing down in high school, bro.
When fucking
Oh, yeah.
toss that shit all the way to the other side.
I'm sick, bro.
You
I haven't played in a
watch
while,
those
but I still
videos,
got it. It's
bro,
just like riding a bike.
You
I'm
can
watching your videos. I'm trying to watch you
I
at
just showed a
school.
video of me dunking.
Let me see.
It doesn't look 10 to me, but.
We used to dunk too back at Turk.
Yeah, a 6-footer.
Fucking twist that motherfucker down
20
all the way.
minutes.
I was a little younger, a little bit lighter, but
That ain't
I can still right now. I can still jump up, grab a rim, hold on. You know what I mean? Like I can still get up there.
Yeah, I could do
But
that.
I'm more of a shooter.
Really?
I'm shooting. Yeah. Okay. What you at least 285. You gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta be. Yeah.
You just heard
Right now I'm 250. I'm 250. This is the biggest I've ever been in my life. But I was like, all throughout high school, I was about
I remember when I was 15.
15, yeah. No, I'm an athlete, bro. I'm an athlete, for real. I can play any sport, whatever it is.
I can't play horseshoes.
I'm sick at horseshoes. Don't test me. I'm sick, bro. That's what I'm saying. We've only been rocking for what? A few months now?
We get that bullet?
It ain't been that long. You don't know me that good. All you know is the bullshit Chevelle might tell you about me.
What are
We
we
looking at?
fucking...
What?
He's thinking. Deep thought. Just a deep thought.
I'm
That's what that
trying
was.
to think what the fuck happened to my horseshoes.
They're probably on the bottom of your feet.
Oh, galloping ass.
Dick-a-doo.
We fucking...
Somebody stole my horseshoes?
When's the last time we fucking had horseshoes full?
Not that long ago.
That was hell long.
You all stuck on
No,
horseshoes.
bullshit. Like,
Dusty Lane?
Huh?
Dusty Lane?
No. We stumbled across. They have 6 horseshoe pits.
So we play horseshoes, we play darts,
So
we play pool,
so
we play all that.
three total. So 3 on that side, 3 on that side. Horseshoe pits by the tennis courts at Camp Park Lake.
How far you throw a football?
If you didn't know
I
that.
throw a football 60 yards, 70 yards at least.
And so I seen 2
Long
sets
football.
at a fucking garage sale for $5. So I bought them. Me and my neighbors fucking sanded them down, spray painted one red, one black. Boom, we went out there for
You know what we should do is
I don't know, a
hit
good
is
3
hit like
4 weeks.
on the road to high school or something, and do like a just do like a little mini like triathlon shit, not triathlon, but like a little circuit shit with like
Yeah, no
throwing
way.
a football or fucking running the track or like racing, or throwing a disc or
I'm racing
throwing.
right here in the street, bud.
You lost me at the running
Ask
spot.
these guys about me. Ask these guys about me.
Ask about me.
You lost
bro.
me at the triathlon.
We'll do a little fucking little, you know what I'm saying, little thing.
The throwing the football, I'm cool with that. I can do that, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we gonna race? Like,
Tina said, put the cig out.
I ain't got no...
Put the cigarette
Mind
in.
your
Mind your business.
I thought she was banned.
That's what I thought.
How do you do that? I thought you
You
banned.
can time her out, I'm pretty sure.
Tina, everybody wants
You
you to
scroll over her
Reporter
name
right
and
now.
do the 3 dots.
I want to report you
For spam. Reporter for spam.
Oh, speaking of that,
Put user in timeout.
let me continue the tradition, but it goes a little more extensive than that. Fuck Carlos.
Fuck Carlos.
Yeah.
Who got me
Can't say
fucking
Had
locked
to
up in
kick him
Facebook
out the
jail,
Warzone
man.
game the other day too.
Bro, I seen his ass last week.
It had to have been him.
Oh, that's my fucking night. Stop. All of a sudden with the new excuses. There's always an excuse. When
Said
it
I'm
comes
here
to
and I gotta
Fridays.
sleep on the couch tonight.
Exactly.
I'm still here, boy.
He's fucking...
I gotta sleep on the couch too.
Yeah.
Not really, but.
But sometimes it's the only
He's
thing
like, I was
I'm
trying to make you
comfortable.
feel better. It's cool.
Now, ever since we got our new bed, you got have fun.
Nah, I got my parents in town, so I gotta sleep on the couch. I let them take my bed.
Oh, fucking... I'm ready for a new bed, but not a
Wow, when I moved out to Texas, I dropped $1,200 on a new bed and a
I would
bed.
take anything up in
Go
the
to Big
streets.
Lots.
Fuck, you live in Texas.
Big Lots. I moved out there with my family. My family decided to move out there.
You don't look like a steer.
Huh?
What?
No, never that.
You're saying it's going steer.
How long did you live out there?
Yeah. I was out there for about 4 months.
Well, you didn't like it or what?
No, I found out. So I had my daughter, and some things that happened between that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into it, but ended up being allowed to take the DNA test for it. Came back, she was mine. So after being out there, I moved out there with the knowledge of she wasn't, and then got the test saying that she was. So I moved out there with my family to try to start a new chapter. Found out that she was, and then decided to move back out here and try to be as much as a father to her as I could be able to. You know what I mean? That I'm allowed to be. And
Not a boy.
trying to go about it the right way. You know what I mean? So moved back out here. We got our own spot, and try to set things up. Started working and stuff. My lady's working, and just just trying to do right. You know what I mean? Not trying to be a piece of shit like the rest of the world. You know what I mean?
We're a piece of shit, dude.
I'm not
No, I'm a piece of shit in my own way for sure. But
All of us, blood.
but like morally, you know what I mean. Everybody's got their morals. You might be a piece of shit in your own way, but morally, some things that you deep in your heart you got to do. You got to do them as a man.
And that's, I mean, I'm not trying to fucking switch subjects, but bro, somebody take this shit from this guy.
I'm tired of seeing him
He's
flick his
getting
nipple.
awfully fucking weird. Every time I see him, he's licking his lips and just fucking rubbing on him. Bert, you got a fucking issue
You
tonight.
didn't see him pull out his penis about 10 minutes ago? I thought he was scratching his nuts and then he pulled
My
his
lips
titty out.
broken on a fucking chili on my fucking taco.
You really think Kelly
He's
said that?
like, I'm gonna paint you this picture real quick. The way this is going.
Bert, you got an issue tonight. You have to fucking get this guy fucking.
Hey, you should have seen this fool's face. He took that from. And he just.
I just didn't understand why.
He was sour. He was sour.
And he's still looking out there like,
where'd he go?
where can I put my hand without knocking anything
What
over?
else do I do now?
You suck on that lime.
I guess I'll just drink.
I guess I'll just drink some more beer.
Next thing you know, he started deep throwing that fucking bullshit.
You didn't see him sit on that other Modelo we had?
Keeping it warm.
So his ears perked up.
Just waiting to put that wig back on, huh?
That was you, fool. You wore that shit better than I did.
You say
No, see, that's the difference. So I had it on like a normal fucking, like I was going snowboarding. You put it on like you were working the corner.
You were going snowboarding like it's an average thing for males to wear.
I couldn't help it, dude.
It's like fucking.
I wasn't doing it like feminine. I was just trying to get it out of my fucking face.
He's all, dude, I'm just trying to let you guys fucking know the way it's gonna go.
I'll have you know, ma'am.
He's all, I knew you. He said, Brittany gave me her good wig. Don't fucking judge what I'm doing.
It's ma'am. No, fuck all that, dude. That wig was so fucking itchy.
Yeah.
Dude, you made it look comfy.
Yeah, but it reminded me of like fucking going
It was
snowboarding.
almost natural. I see you every like 10 minutes. I see you go.
I tried to tell you, I have these fucking plump lumps under my sniffer. I gotta fucking keep them moist.
Plump lumps.
Yeah. You remember that video you posted? I think it was making fun of me and Francisco. Where you see at the end of the video, you see Rob just like.
That's a
Like,
thumbnail.
yeah, it's a thumbnail. Yeah.
Well, that's on Facebook, bro. I'm just sitting there. It just caught me off guard.
It's hella weird just staring at me. Yeah, nah, but hey, I still wonder what was going on in that fucking
I'm telling you, dude, that shit was
ear
just
sucking
weird,
situation.
man.
That was my.
Did you see that?
Hey, that was my bad night.
Well, I don't think
Bad night?
that was a bad night.
That's why I was sitting there. Francisco sitting
He was
there.
just telling me something in my ear was all.
And he gets up, when y'all close to that smell and stops. I can give him a hug. And it's smart, dude. Look like they're fucking.
He said something. I said something bad, and he's like, ah. And I was just like,
Nah, I'm pretty sure
are you
he
kidding me? And I was just, just fucking laughing over.
You know, like he says he never farted
I
Yeah.
didn't
on the live stream, but
God.
he definitely did.
On everything I love, I did not fart.
What was it? What do you call it?
I don't know. You guys all heard it. I didn't hear shit. So it
Yeah,
was
exactly.
something.
All of a sudden, everybody else hears
Like I
it.
said, I'll fart right now and tell everybody I fart right now, but I did not
We don't
fart
have
that
to do
time.
all that.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, do it.
I'm just saying I didn't.
Do it.
I'll probably poop.
There you go. Doorknob. So fucking, I had something coming. You weren't gonna be able to be a part of it just yet, but I had something coming. I was like, fucking, dude, bring it back to the '90s. But talking to Carmine, I'm kind of fucking.
Yeah, that
Alright.
you can't
I know
deny
what it
that
is.
one.
What?
Skip it.
I knew it. Hey,
You
that's
said
it.
I couldn't do it. I was like, skip
Okay,
it. fool.
fucking just leave it hanging, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'll wreck you guys to skip it.
I ordered it, lost.
Skip it? What's
Yeah.
skip it? You mean pop it?
Young ass nigga.
Skip it. What's
Oh,
skip it?
hey, that's 10 minutes of pilling,
Yeah.
folks. The thing you put on your ankle and
Get
it's
this
got
out.
a little ball and you got
You're not allowed that anymore.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
Okay,
yeah.
keep going.
How old are you? No, I'm just
26 months. I'm a grown ass man. I can't drink
I
soda
don't know.
on the podcast.
If you don't know what skip it is, he's too old for you.
Skip it. No,
Yeah.
go ahead. Describe it. I bet I'll know if you describe it.
You put
It's
it.
a fucking
It's a
ball.
ring. You put it around your
It's a
ankle,
ball and chain.
and you fucking skip it. You know, you make it
Bro,
spin.
I've told you about 50 times this episode I got ankle problems. The last thing I'm gonna do is skip it because what I'm gonna end up doing at the end is ripping it. I'm skipping, bro. I'm ripping it. I ain't doing none of that.
Skip
You
it
wanna
and rip
bop it? I'll show you what's up.
I'll be all you guys in bop it.
No?
I'll be all you guys in bop it.
Oh,
You
Bart,
bop
no
it?
bite.
I get
Bob
down
and
pretty
Simon
good.
says.
I can
Only
get.
because it's a
Simon
sitting sport.
Call it what you want.
Only because it's
Hey.
a sitting sport. You might
See,
get us.
that's that muscle memory. It's like, bop it.
That's not
Pussy.
muscle memory.
Pull it.
That's fucking. You know, muscle memory.
That's muscle memory.
Something to say was a cool one. Yeah, skip it was cool.
No,
So
you
I ordered one, and I was like, do we do that on a fucking podcast so you can go fucking the fastest, or so you can go the most?
They have a
fucking
party mode where you like.
Lost
I
it
say-
in
I say
fucking
anything,
transit.
anything athletic wise, I'm beating both you guys.
I doubt it.
Maybe not now, but pre-injury. I think that race that me, Jose, and Chevelle had really got him, dude. Because our whole life she's been faster than me, and I just
Who, Chevelle?
No, this is Chevelle. Chevelle, I don't even know why Chevelle he fucking opened his mouth when I said something about racing, dude. He had some nerve, dude.
Probably
fucking nerve.
You only won because I'm the fucking heaviest I've ever been right now, dude.
So am I.
But I'm heavier than you are now.
No. You think you weigh more than me?
I'm 285, dude.
I'm probably about right there.
So you think that you?
Because last time we, this dude.
How long?
You got a scale?
How long?
What?
How long until the next race? You need to be fully healed, and you need to be at your.
You give me.
point.
You give me 6 months.
So 6 months
Just to make
from
sure.
today.
Just to make sure. So I don't want to go through this again. I do not.
I honestly think you need to
I
fucking
will
wait a
dome
little
myself.
longer.
If this happens again, I'll dome myself. Swear to God. Swear to God.
Stop playing frisbee golf.
If you didn't just go to the extreme fucking for no reason.
I'm so serious though.
You can't dome yourself over something that you caused because you weren't paying attention to where you were walking.
We had to take the chitty, now take that Modelo. We've had enough.
Oh, man.
So in that case, definitely wait another week before you go out there fucking throwing frisbees around.
I have a tournament next weekend, so I need to get a couple practice rounds in. So I'd say Monday, Tuesday.
So just go to somewhere that's a level playing ground. You know what I mean? No
Are we gonna have to go out there and show them fucking some business?
Probably good.
Yes, well, I wish you guys would. My biggest wish in the world is that you guys would play disc golf with me once a week.
I'll play.
It could be your guys' schedule. I don't even care. I just want to go out there with my boys. These boys, because I go out with my other boys. And fucking just throw some discs.
I'm with it.
So fucking, we could do that like Sundays. No, that's not football Sundays. Because.
And we can either go first thing in the morning, hell early, or we can go later in the evening. We can go in the middle of the day.
Whatever.
That's why when you say, oh, I can't, Veronica said I can't do anything today. I was just like, you can pick any time during the day, you know what I mean? So ask her, same thing with you now. You're getting married twice and shit.
Huh?
My bad. I should have.
Nah.
But no, yeah. I mean, honestly, if I know he likes it to a point. If you don't like it, then that's fine. That's what
I'm down to go. If you guys let me know ahead of time where I can plan it out with my lady, and then so even if I had to bring my son, I'll bring the stroller. You know what I mean?
My homie Kona. Kona.
Yeah, that's my homie. My homie
That's
Kona.
fine.
That's my brother.
But he brings his kid. My homie Eric brings his kid. You know what I mean? I don't really like it per se, but I don't.
Fuck kids, man.
Yeah, I go out there. I go out there and get away. Hey, I go out to get away from kids and wives and all that kind of stuff. But
No.
But like his brother says, I got him into disc golf. Got his own bag, got his own disc. Says he loves it, but he never comes out and play. If you really love something, you're gonna do it.
So that's the thing is fucking. I'm not the biggest into disc golf, but what's pissing me off is I'm fucking that bad at it. So being that bad at it, I know I can be better because
no, but you just have the wrong outlook because I'm that bad at it too. But just going out and spending the day outside, throwing the disc, if I have to go find it, whatever. But it's like just going out there and being able to chill with my homies and throw a disc. Fuck it if that's all I got to do. Shit, I might not even throw a couple because when I play, I'm not counting. I'm not care if I'm fucking 12 under, fucking 4 under, or 10 over. You know what I mean? I'm just going out there to chill, get some sun, walk around.
Play for fun, buddy.
I'm not.
I play because I'm not good at it like that.
No, yeah,
I play just to kick it with the homies. Like I went with Craig Fullerton and Kona and their other homeboy.
Craig's my boy.
And who? That's your homie?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. And anyway, so we go out there. So that's your cousin. That's my boy. That's your cousin.
Okay.
There's a difference.
He's not.
Hold on.
You're such a
I
piece
just
of
barely
shit.
bear that.
See, look, that's why I got trust issues. Because you don't want to be honest with me.
Easy, Drake.
We just went and they were like, "Hey, we're not gonna keep score for you. Do your thing." No, I'm not that good. So I was like, a couple of them I throw, a couple of them I don't. It's just I just go out there and chill, have a good time, just get some fresh air, put my phone down for a little bit. You know what I mean, and just throw some discs and fuck around.
No, I'm only 2 deep so far.
2 deep, okay.
But that's it. My first time I went out, I was terrible, but I wasn't as terrible. Second time, the wind fucked me up.
He's the only person I know that went out there and played worse the second time than he did the first time. It was a trip.
But I'm definitely down to go back.
You don't
out
want
there.
me to go out there consistently.
I do.
I'll be better than you in no time.
You won't be better than me, but you'll be better than Tone. You'll be better than Kona. This fool has hella power.
Okay, so
pistol.
So
Forehand
from
like that.
Who?
Pistol. Hella power.
But everything I hear,
every time
your
he
brother beats you all the time. Your brother aced the hole the other day.
That's fine.
He did?
He just finally got his second one.
I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe he is, dude.
There's quite a few
Who
witnesses.
witnesses?
Albert, Carlos, Chase, Josh,
Carlos?
Jeff.
So
Well, not that Carlos.
All
Carlos.
people that would be like, hey, tell him, yeah, cool.
No. For what? What benefit does that? They all had to pay him $50.
Maybe they were all like,
They all had to pay him.
maybe they knew Tone was all fucking depressed a little bit, so.
He won $350 that day.
I think either way I could fucking give me some time to fucking figure the game out, figure out how to throw the fucking thing,
You gotta get out there.
and I'll beat you guys.
Another good thing is just go out to the field at Green Valley. I got fucking 100 discs and just throw them. Throw them back and forth, you know what I mean? And that will get you ready.
But I'm in the mindset of fucking win now. I'm going and joining the fucking pro circuit, winning some fucking money. So we kind of dabbled in it last week, but I really did. I seen it on TV, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this shit's really on TV right now. And everybody that threw it outside of maybe 3 was just about as bad as I am. And I was like, that's fucking wild, dude. Like, so the top person was like 7 under, 8 under. Next person, 6 under, 5 under. And then 4th place plus 14. I was like, now you're in my fucking wheelhouse. Like, if you guys can be on the fucking pro circuit like that, imagine the fucking tearing up I could do.
Why aren't you on the pro circuit then?
Because I don't have money to travel and shit.
Get a sponsorship. Low Legacy gonna sponsor you.
Okay.
Fucking $10 a year.
Well, that's what's crazy though, is like for something like that, because it's not a big sport, for you to travel from here to North Carolina, they have I think 16 spots on the pro tour.
So here in North Carolina, you buy yourself a fucking plane ticket is gonna be $300, $400.
No,
But
now
that's
it's
just
way
to
less.
that. That's just to that tournament. Then they got them in Louisiana, and they got them in Michigan.
So here's the thing.
Well, that's
you
the thing.
travel,
That's the
and you have to
thing.
get a certain amount of
could
points.
sponsor him, but now that we know he's injury prone, we're gonna need
Insurance.
a longer contract for less money.
Yeah.
So how much do you win at this tournament?
So we're gonna need 80-20 split.
For first place at one of these tournaments, you're probably getting 20,000.
So if you're that damn good that you say you are,
Not that good.
we sponsor you. We get you to North Carolina. You win that 20,000.
You get 4,000. We split
We split
16.
it.
If you guys get me to these tournaments, you can have all of it.
No, you just said for one. Now you're putting doubt in us.
I'm just saying.
So now it's got to be a 90-10 split.
Watch,
You're
watch.
fucking bringing yourself down.
Watch it. Next weekend, I'm gonna get top 10, and I haven't even played since December. I can't.
With top 10,
More
and there's like what 12
Top-
people that play.
Yeah, top 10 in what though?
There's
What's
gonna
the
be
bracket you're gonna get top 10 in?
46 people
46 people in the
in
top
my
10.
division.
Make it 48.
After how long of not playing?
It's my division. I can't.
I'll
make
put
it
money on
any-
it. After how long of not playing, you're gonna get top 10.
Since I haven't played since December 12th.
Okay, so how much are we betting that you're gonna get top 10?
$20.
I'll throw 20 on it. That says that you don't get top 10.
But now you got to be out there to make sure.
No, you're gonna put that
It's,
shit
it's
online.
posted. Yeah, I'm a PDJ member. So I'm a PDJ member.
Certified.
Just saying that.
So, fuck. You said this coming weekend? Oh yeah, no, I won't be here.
Where you going?
What, Area 51?
What the fuck? Are you heard about that?
Vegas?
No, not in Vegas.
You have to run from bullets, and you
Area
don't even want to
51.
run to play a sport.
Nah, you can go to the gate.
You get the.
Are you really going?
As far as you can get.
For what?
Visit, fool.
I'm gonna
Who is
Some
this? You-
fucking alien
you and the
spaceship.
kids?
Right, but Lil Pop said you gonna go with you, bro. You better hold it down.
So you're not gonna be
You
here
gonna
at the
flip them off
podcast
with a
next week?
black fingernail.
So you're not gonna be at the podcast next week?
Huh?
You're not gonna be at the podcast next week?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go?
We should all go Area 51
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
going.
Saturday morning, fucking 8-hour drive.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you guys.
So you're
to come
14.
out
You know what
and-
Area 51 is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Roswell.
That's the rest of people look like.
Where's it at?
It's in LA, and then once
Oh.
It's in New Mexico.
Hold on, one more time. No, one more time.
New Mexico,
It's not New Mexico, you cripple fuck. Where's that?
I don't know.
It's not in California.
He said, yeah, I do. LA.
It's not in California. That's all I know.
Where's it at?
Esteban says it's in New Mexico.
It's in Arizona.
No, it's not in
Yeah, it
Arizona.
is.
No, it's not.
Roswell, Arizona.
Roseville, Arizona.
Roswell, New Mexico, dumbass.
Exactly. New Mexico, I said that.
That's Roswell
Yeah.
is in New Mexico.
It's not in New
That's
Mexico.
not Area 51.
Where's
Area 51 is in Loon Lake in Nevada.
that?
Loon Lake's right up here.
No.
Is it?
Different Loon Lake.
Right up here.
I thought it was different there.
No, it's in Nevada.
It's called Loon Lake, but the
He
base
said
that's
it's in
on
LA.
it is called
He's like, yeah, it's in Arizona, New Mexico.
or S4.
He said Arizona, New Mexico. He said 2 different fucking states.
I ain't gonna take that home.
He's also right on the border, right in between the county
Is that
line.
the tri? What is it? The tri? Is it tri or quadruple? Where
You tell me, what is
Arizona, New York, New Mexico, and I think Texas all meet. You know what I'm talking
I'm
Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico all meet
about?
together.
Something like that.
You're talking about like a 1,000-mile spread where this
No, it's
motherfucker's
a
at.
corner. It's a corner.
It's in
It's
Nevada.
four corners.
It's in
Yeah,
Nevada.
4 corners. Yeah, so
Yes.
it's 4.
But your states are fucked up.
That's fine. You know what I meant? Oklahoma or something. I don't know.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I just figured since you were 14, you would know.
So what is it? Arizona,
Oh,
New
right.
Mexico, Texas, and
Mississippi. There you go.
No,
Definitely
Maybe.
fucking Philadelphia is in there somewhere.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Virginia.
Virginia's right on the border. It's on the border. You cross the line.
$5 if you could name the 4 states.
the 4 states.
For what? Wait, repeat the question? What was it?
What
You
they
got
need?
10 seconds. You got
Here, hold up. I'm gonna fact check.
No,
I know. 10 seconds. You got to name the fucking 4 corner states.
Ready, steady, go.
All right, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado,
Utah.
Utah, Idaho,
Idaho, Michigan, Oklahoma, Washington State.
I don't know. It's been 10 seconds. I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know.
You owe me $5.
Okay, what is it?
What is it? Arizona? Is it Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Nevada?
That girl.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Texas is not part of it.
Not at all.
That's strange.
Texas
Texas
is
is
about
about 9 away.
900 miles away from fucking what are you talking about?
Well, hey, what state is the Panhandle in?
Florida. It's Florida.
Got you there.
He's in Florida.
Okay, I guess you
Is
can
it
take
not?
Florida. I was thinking about Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. That's the boot, no?
No.
That's Louisiana.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, it was crazy is Annalisa in the great season every week they have it, I believe it started out with 5 then it kind of jumped up every week, but capitals
No.
I have no fucking idea, like especially like Midwest, like over
What's
there.
capital Kansas?
Topeka,
What's capital Missouri?
Kansas City.
St. Louis.
No, I don't know. Who
Who the
cares?
fuck? What did we just? Was
It's
it?
St. Louis.
No.
That's what's on Michigan.
Chavelle's dad was just here. We just talked about it last week.
Missouri. No.
It's capital of Missouri. Bro.
Oh, you didn't say that? Yeah, you just said that. Shit, I don't know. Well, that's the thing is like I know everything on the West Coast, but once you start getting over there,
The capital of Missouri.
Yeah. It's, Jefferson City.
Is
Oh,
it?
that's right. Yeah.
Is it Jefferson City?
I
Jefferson.
thought it was St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri. No, St. Louis.
You would think. St. Louis
Is St. Louis
Kansas
in
City.
Missouri?
Yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri, fool. I was like saying, if you polled people that don't live in California,
They would
and
think
you
LA.
ask them,
Yeah, they would
a
think
lot of
LA.
people think LA is the capital of California.
Fuck no.
It's like, what's the capital of New York?
New York. No, it's not.
He said New York. What's the capital of New York?
New York. New York. Rochester.
Oh man.
Staten Island.
No.
What is
It's
it?
not one of the boroughs.
We'll say it then.
It's Albany.
Albany, New
I
York.
didn't know that. I'll be honest. I ain't
Didn't
never
even
been
know
to
that.
the East
You
Coast.
would-
I ain't never been to the East Coast. I know New York wasn't the capital of New York.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
Like you would think like it'd be like New York, New
Square.
York, or fucking like you said, fucking one of the boroughs, but no, it's fucking not even Buffalo. It's
Yeah, that's a
fucking
true.
Albany.
There was a lot of them out there that I had no idea. I'd say, what is there, 50 states?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
He's always there like 75 states.
51 now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I think it was,
they included what is it, Hawaii?
I know probably
No,
12.
Hawaii was always there.
No, but no, Hawaii was.
It was
They
either
tried to say
Alaska.
Hawaii was.
Hey, that's
or
what
Alaska's
right.
been. We have 50 states.
Yeah, it's 50 states, but it's 51
But they
now.
added-
They
they
added
added
one.
one.
I thought it was Hawaii.
It's the Virgin
No,
Islands.
it's
It's the
there for
Virgin
a while. I'm
Islands.
pretty
Is it
sure
the
it was
Virgin
It's the
Islands?
Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands, something like that.
No, you're fucking tripping.
Is it Puerto Rico?
No.
No, Puerto Rico's not a state yet.
That's like a pimp saying that their hoe's their girlfriend. You know,
Because
that's just ridiculous.
When you watch like
Well, a
Alaskan
pimp is
videos,
girlfriend. To turn
they
into
say
a
the
hoe.
lower 48
Yeah.
But what's the lower 48?
from fucking the whole United States to Nevada or not Nevada.
You did not just say to Nevada.
Or,
There's so much above
Hawaii. Man.
Hey, is it not a lie that when we were growing up, they used to say that Texas was the biggest state?
Yeah.
Did you know that you could fit 2 Texases in the state of Alaska?
Okay, so there's 52 states. They added the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico.
No.
Let's include DC and Puerto Rico, which made 52 states and other jurisdictions.
Those are-
Flag
those
and
are
50 stars, one of each state.
Those are territories.
That's a state. It's not a state yet.
Read it.
I don't think so.
It never will be.
Fake!
Yeah.
Fake news. I gotta pee.
So fucking... I don't know how the fuck we even got on this conversation. Right
Yeah,
now.
you could fit 2
Because he was
Texases
talking
in
about
the
the
state
four
of Alaska. But when you watch, when you see a map in a history book or in a fucking thing, Alaska's the same size as fucking Texas. So that means that their whole fucking...
Well, yeah, but that's the same thing. Is you like when you look at a globe, the U.S. is the same size as or bigger than most other countries.
Yeah.
But the U.S. North America, at least, is actually like half the size of Africa.
That's ridiculous. They should have that figured out by now.
Yeah, but you would think so.
Yeah.
But they don't, because why change it?
Hawaii and Alaska have been part of the 50 states.
Yeah.
I didn't know Alaska.
I think there's
was.
only 50.
Found that out a couple months ago.
Well, if they're adding the District of Columbia and Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, if they added any of those, then yeah, then there can be a more.
So I don't think they've added Puerto Rico as a state. I don't think they ever added the Virgin Islands as a state. I think those are still both considered just territories of the U.S. I don't know, fucking shit happens all the time. We don't know. But
There's fucking 50 stars on the flag
yeah.
for the 50 states.
How
Right,
many?
but they added
how many
2 more.
stripes are there?
13.
For the
What do the red
The
represent?
colonies.
Blood.
I don't know.
Pyro?
I don't remember all that.
Big whoop. I just learned about Big whoop.
I don't remember all that, dude.
Easy Pyrex.
Yeah, that's a trip. Oh,
I'm sure the white stands for purity. Then.
I actually just...
Purity and then something
White
else.
purity? I know, that's right. No.
No.
I just learned how to divide and times fractions.
Fuck, I'm still way behind on that
And
shit.
go to YouTube. This dude have you doing that shit like you do your times.
What do you have to do that
Crazy.
for right now?
Why are we
To
on
help
that?
English with their homework.
Oh, help your daughter?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
told her for weeks I don't know how to do fractions, and then finally I was like, I'll fucking figure it out. You know what I mean? And I fucking figured it out.
You didn't figure. Okay, what? Full circle back, right? So you didn't know that. You searched the internet and you did it, but you say you can't believe what you read on the internet.
Oh.
But that's fact. Mathematics are more facts than anything in the world.
Let's just hope you
It's
don't
way
get help
bullshit.
her with fucking geography.
Yeah,
I'm not-
I did. But it was more of just saying it over and over again.
You know
So like I said, the first ones they gave, it was like Washington, Oregon, Hawaii, California, or like everything. We smoked it, you know what I mean? And then the more, and that's what's crazy too, is the more you go over, the less I know. I'm like, fucking hell, dude. Jefferson City, like who's ever heard of that? You know?
Wait, do you ever feel like a fucking idiot helping your kids with their homework right now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my kids.
Calm down.
I feel like an idiot doing my own fucking homework. I can imagine what my kids get on that where I gotta
No,
help
but
them.
like, so the boys have homework and they're like, "Oh, can you help me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." Boom, show them how to do it, bust it out, like show them how to break down the math, everything. So you're gonna tell me they got the answer right, but they're not getting credit and they're gonna mark it wrong because
Because
I
of the way
didn't.
they did it.
I didn't do the math right.
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, we have a separate type of math.
Common Core.
Hey, I was used to get
out.
half credit.
They're at home now. So I'm gonna show them how to do it the way I know
you're
how
the
to do
teacher,
it.
Right, you're the fucking teacher.
And what's crazy is the way that we do it is so much easier.
Right.
Exactly.
It's so much easier. I'm still showing my work. It's just easier.
And they add 12 steps.
Well, if you're not showing them based off their curriculum, then it's not going to be right in their eyes. You know what I mean? Which is dumb.
But the answer still comes out exactly
right.
Right.
And that's what's crazy. My daughter told me, "Can you help me with your homework?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." You know what I mean? So we're doing it, and I'm getting the answer. You can't do it that way. That's not how my teacher. Well, then you know how to. If you're telling me that I'm doing it wrong, then you know how to do it right. You know how to do it right.
Yeah, then why are you
even asking me? Because this is how I'm going to teach you.
Right.
Oh, you just don't understand. What?
I don't understand why you're asking me to help you. That's basically
crazy.
So I get the same thing.
That's the epitome of hypocrisy.
Yeah, so mad.
What are you trying to get at?
And they tell me that. They're like, well, that's not how my teacher did it. And I'm like, then call your teacher. Because this is the only way that I know how to do it. So I'm going to show you how I know how to do it. Now, if they tell you it's wrong, fucking tell her, call me.
But that's what the basic way that like everything is set up now is you might as well homeschool your kid. Because at that point, as long as they're doing shit the right way and they're learning something, it doesn't matter which way it's taught to them. You know what I mean? That you should might as well just take them out of regular school because what are they doing? What are they doing right now? Kids are getting homeschooled by their teachers. So it's like, how can you tell me that I can get the answer this way, but it's wrong because I didn't do it the way that you wanted me to do it? I might as well just fucking homeschool my kids because it's like I already have all the access from the laptops, from this and that, from the curriculum. So okay, I can do it this way, and I make sure that if they get the right answer, that they know at least that it's right, instead of saying because it's not done a certain way, because maybe we don't understand the way that they want us to do it. We can't comprehend it that way, so we simplify it the way that we can do it, and then they get the answer right, but you're still going to tell them you're wrong. That's hypocrisy. That's being a hypocrite. You know
that's
what I mean?
it. Like,
what the fuck do you do with that?
So we're expected to help our kids now, which absolutely we should.
Of course.
But how are you going to tell them like, oh no, I can't give you credit for that, and you're getting it wrong. Mm-hmm. You got the right answer, you just got it in the wrong way.
Right.
Well, that's it. Like right now, it should be okay. So so I understand it from both sides. Like my frustration, like fuck that bitch, tell her fuck you. Like no, that's the way I know how to do it. And it's theirs is like, well, no, because now they're gonna come back to school, they're gonna learn this, but they're gonna be behind because as they go farther, they're gonna be taught a different way.
And the question is though, is what way are they teaching you that you're gonna learn it in life? Because there's ways in life that you'll be able to create answers for something you need to do. Say you do construction, carpentry. You know what I mean? You do fractions a certain way when you do that, and you get it right, and everything fits in like a puzzle piece. You know it's good, but that might not be the right way the way that they taught you in the ethical sense of being in school. You know what I mean? So it's like, who the fuck? Because in my perspective, when I was growing up, and I said, when am I going to use this in life? Getting into construction, I found out when I'm going to use that, but I don't have to use your curriculum for me to get the measurements right on building a fucking staircase. You know what I mean? Like what you taught me isn't going to teach me the way that I can do this to build it the right way. And that's the only way when mathematics comes to fractions and to decimals and shit like that. You're never going to use that unless you're in construction, unless you're in physical labor jobs where you need to do it. If you're in an office and you're working for fucking whatever it is, doing stocks, government stuff, whatever it is, you're not going to use fractions like that. You're going to use percentages. Right, you're going to use percentages, but even those percentages, you still can like do it your own way. You know what I mean? To get that answer. Just because it's not the way that you want it doesn't mean that it's not right. You know what I mean?
And not to mention, fucking, I've still yet in my whole entire life had to figure out what x plus y over n equals on a fucking graph. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going to use that at.
Those are just basically x and y is just, they're almost an example for the equation.
Yeah, you know I mean? You're trying to figure out the numbers, but I'm just saying, like, another thing I got to do is like, oh, I'm going to use this on a graph to figure out where I need to plot the next point.
Right.
Like,
they make you think that x and y is how you get the answer. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They twist your fucking your comprehension is what they do. They twist that shit to be how they want you to teach it.
But shout out to Jeannie because she was awesome. But fuck that.
So, what you're not understanding is this. Let me show you, because I'm in the middle of that right now.
Don't you start bringing math.
No. He's 14 years old. You know, let's see what he's got to say, because he's the generation we're talking about right now.
Well, I got to piss.
You know what I mean?
So you show them your math.
Go ahead, explain it. Let me hear what you got to say.
Oh, I don't understand it, but look, this is what's going on.
I don't even want to read this, bro. This is gonna bring me back to being frustrated in high school, and I'm dyslexic too, so it's it's fucking not the best. But you know what I mean. I understand the point of where it's like, bro, it doesn't matter how you get the answer as long as you get it. That's the generation I grew up in.
If we think it's hard, imagine for the math teachers, because they learned it the same way you guys did, and now they have to teach it a different way.
Because you're explaining it to kids, you have to reteach. You know what I mean? Off of because you guys, you know what I mean. My kids are little, they're babies, so it's like it's different for you guys. You guys are pretty much the teachers, but for you being the teachers and to be able to say that you're doing it the wrong way, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. The answer's there. How am I doing it? Well, when you guys were in high school, it didn't matter how you got the answer as long as you got it. You know what I mean? Same when I was in high school. Yeah. I was like the last generation where that mattered.
I'll be doing my shit on the calculator, fucking write it down. That's right. They're still telling me, fucking, well, you gotta show your work. Yeah. Well, what work? I don't remember what I did.
What was crazy is Brittany decided to do a whole bunch of my daughter's work the other night, right? Did like 30 assignments in like 45 minutes. And
shit.
And the fucking teacher could see it. Mm-hmm. He's like, each of these fucking...
The teachers can see it because they know the student.
Yeah, and she was like, usually each of these take the kids like 15 minutes to do, and you did fucking 30 of them in like fucking half an hour, you know what I mean? Right. So, and then what Brittany did, then it said she was behind. So Brittany just started fucking bam, 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 just hitting them left and right. Mm-hmm. She did her work all the way to the end of April. And the teacher was just, because she didn't know what one she was doing. She was just knocking out as many as she could.
Just trying to send it for her, you know what I mean?
So the other day, my daughter was doing it. She's like, hey, Dad, can you help me? And I'm like, yeah. And it's the same story that I read for Brittany so that she can answer the questions. I was like, why are you doing this again? Oh, my teacher said I have to do it.
My teacher caught me in the lie.
Yeah, I told Brittany, dude. I told her, it's good to help them and everything, but you can't do the work for them.
Right.
And then you're just setting them up for failure because they have to at least attempt to learn it, if not
the teachers know, too, you know what I mean? They know students. Yeah. If they're actually, really attentive teachers, they're going to know, how you do equations, how long it takes you to do certain shit.
My kids be getting me like that shit, though. Yeah. Oh, fucking be doing the problem. Oh, well, I don't know if that's right. And I'm like, bullshit. Oh, well, I don't think you can do that one. Like, that one's hard. And I'm like, watch. Next thing I know, I've done the whole side of fucking paper. And I'm like,
I'm going to go on my iPad.
You thought it was fun, huh?
I'm like, here I am trying to be a fucking show off like I'm smart. I already finished a whole fucking half of their homework. And I'm like, nah, bullshit. I showed you like 8 times. Now you go do the other side.
Use my work as an example.
Exactly.
Prove it.
But the whole time they're like, oh, no, I still don't get it. And I'm like, you fucking figure that out now. Because the teacher showed you, I already did the other side. Like, go off of my work. I'll show you how I got there. Now you do that.
Right.
They're like, no.
Same work, different numbers.
So what are you feeling in school?
Just about everything.
I can't judge that. I was a 1.9.
Dude, online school is hard.
I wasn't good like that.
Are you feeling PE too or what?
I couldn't concentrate. There's shit going on in my head.
No, because PE right now is easy.
Because you don't have to do what you just say.
You just sit there behind a microphone in a block.
I walked to the liquor store to grab a bag of chips today.
He's like, I don't do any of my other work, but I'm out there running for sure.
He just has us answer questions, and it's like, how did you feel about this? And I was like,
but that question right there leads us to what is it going to come to in the future? You know what I mean? For kids, for your kids, for our
this generation's fucked, dude.
Oh, yeah. This generation's fucked, man. They're expecting us to go into
what kind of work do you think you're going to do after you go to high school?
Some kind of computer shit.
No, I don't know.
See, fuck that. Entrepreneurship is the way to go about it, but nobody's been able to teach you that. You know what I mean? Who's teaching you that? Your dad might be able to say what he's going to say, but everything else is going to steer you in the other direction, bro.
I'm all good off of that.
It's going to steer you in the other direction.
But
what?
You said OnlyFans.
Absolutely. You blessed like that? You blessed like that?
You. He said entrepreneurship, and he said OnlyFans.
I said OnlyFans. You only work
I heard OnlyFans, and I was like, absolutely not.
I bet you did, you animal.
This is why the teachers have a certain way of doing what they got to do.
They gotta do.
And when you turn 18, you want to sling your meat, do your business.
If you got it like that, I respect that shit. If I didn't have a family, shit, I'd be doing my thing.
Fucking, you take a look around here. That's my cameraman. That's my fluffer.
I'm the hype man. I'm like, yeah, you got it right there. Yeah, twist.
Perfect light. Let's get make that hair look a little wet.
Hey, I got a couple. I have a few bullet points I wrote for last week, but since I didn't come, I'll throw them out tonight. So, what do you guys think about natural remedies? Natural remedies opposed to prescriptions.
Western medicine.
So like,
what prescription we talking about?
Yeah.
well, like so say like what I told you about when I found out that you hurt your ankle, and I told you guys about doing this and that. So with me, when I fucked up my ankle a million times. My sister got my family into natural remedies and shit, and she put lavender, melaleuca, whatever it was, into some water with some ice, and I soaked my foot in it within 3-4 days. Off of a foot that was completely bruised from my pinky toe down to my ankle. I was cool. In 3 days, I was able to go back to work and shit.
See, I'm cool with that, but for example, it's like I hate to bring it back to this, but there was a disc golfer who got Lyme disease, and he refused to get real medicine for Lyme disease, you know, because he had home remedies. He was sick like twice as long as you would be sick if you just started taking the man-made medicine.
Well, so that's,
you know what I mean?
That's
so
the argument, though,
yeah.
because I've been sick. The way people have gotten like a little mini virus or a little thing that goes around, like a little bug. They were sick for 2 weeks, and I was sick for 3 days.
Yeah, but that's different. It's like for like Lyme disease.
Lyme disease, yeah, it's a little.
That's
a little upper there.
If you need surgery, but yeah, if it's just small shit, common colds or the flus or pain or whatever.
I mean, that's what we grew up with.
You put a little mota and some fucking rubbing out.
Y'all grew up with Vicks and Sprite.
Yeah, Vicks and Sprite. Boys going to the fucking thing is, you're gonna eat some fucking soup. I'm gonna rip Vicks on you. Here's a Sprite.
The only reason I went to the doctor is because I would tell my mom that's where I needed to go. You know what I mean? I would be like, I need to go there. This and that, what you would. But besides that, I would, she would make sure I was at, eat some soup. Stay, by myself for a minute.
I will try to do every home remedy I can before going to the doctor.
Right.
I can't.
Well, so along those same lines,
vaccines. I can't take pills.
Like vaccines. Like with your kids. You know what I mean? Is your son got all vaccinated and all that different kind of stuff?
So my kids are all vaccinated, but I feel like there is a possibility that my son developed autism from getting a vaccination.
Right, which is something I actually believe.
Which is always a possibility. Why one would get it and one wouldn't, I'm not quite sure.
It's different genes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's I get why they would like vaccinations to happen, prevent further sickness and illness, but also understand that people who choose not to, that's your business.
Right.
Cool. Like, why am I going to be afraid if my kid's vaccinated, your kid's not? We can't be around each other.
Right.
Why? That's why they have the vaccination. If they get sick, it should prevent that. Right. If it doesn't, why are we doing it to begin with?
I think that, like, when your kid's born and this and that, like with my son, for example, is like, we had his first round of shots go down. And then I've been prolonging the other ones because after I saw him, after we got the first shots, that night, the pain that he was in just from getting the shots and the way that it affected his body was, to me, I was like, my son's not acting the way he was acting before he got them, which was the same for my niece. My niece, she got vaccinated, and at 6 months old, I watched her in front of me go into a seizure from an allergic reaction to the vaccinations, which isn't everybody to say, you know what I mean? But seeing that was like, what the fuck? So now, my son...
And that's proven?
Yeah, with my son, I'm afraid because it's like, I love the way my son is right now. So if I were to get my son a vaccination that put something into his body to fight things he might possibly get, it fears me because I'm like, what if he's never going to get that, but getting these vaccinations gives him that, and it alters the way that he is. You know what I mean? That fucking terrifies me. And then that outcome being my decision that I let that happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not only did I let that happen, but I let him get the painful shot, the needle in his arm, that penetrating his body that he's never felt before.
But it's the same thing. But it was the same thing as if, say, your kid's 8 years old, and you never got him vaccinated.
Right.
Boom, one of those diseases that could have been prevented, boom, hits him.
Right. But check this.
Dies or gets really, really sick.
Right.
It's the same thing.
But check this.
If I would have gotten vaccinated.
Still getting the vaccinations, but letting his immune system build before getting them. You know what I mean? Like let him develop. Let his body do naturally what it has to do. And then get the vaccinations because at that point his body has already built up his immune system to fight off what they're going to give him to counteract what it's going to do. You know what I mean? That's my mental thought of it. You know what I mean? Because my lady is a medical assistant, so she believes in that stuff. Me, my sister, and other people. My sister had a natural birth, her last baby, and birthed that baby in the bathtub, and has never had vaccination. And that baby is fucking genius, a smart fucking baby, bro. So like to me, that's one way of proof to do it. Not saying I'm against the vaccinations, but at least let the baby build its body. Let it mature at a certain level to where before you get those vaccinations, that it can fight off what it needs to take those vaccinations in and prevent what could come. You know what I mean?
And that's it. I mean, everybody's got their own way to thinking about it.
Right.
I mean, there's no proof for me that I could say like, well, my son. I mean, everything was cool. He was on a learning curve that was farther advanced than his brother. He was walking first, started talking first, crawling, like everything. Mm-hmm. He got a vaccination, and the next thing you know, he completely regressed. Right. Took him to the doctors. They weren't sure what was going on. Took him to not a psychiatrist. What do you call it? Psychologist.
It's almost like when you get those things, you have to fucking take him in to do more things to find out why that's happening.
Yeah, and like
when it's like if you didn't get the shot, maybe
like
you wouldn't have to do that.
I legit feel like the reaction from that vaccination is what caused him to be diagnosed with severe autism. Right.
And those vaccinations are proven to actually cause problems.
Yeah, like it was the craziest situation because to see him going from such an advanced level so fast to a complete regression just a fucking snap of a finger.
Right.
And it was crazy and like he's come so far now from not talking at all. Mm-hmm. So I mean he won't talk to most people.
But then right or wrong, that doesn't just affect him, it affects you. Yeah. Because you're like, fuck, I made that decision because he can't make that decision.
And that was it. Like I can't say like, oh, that was a decision we made. It was that for sure. It wasn't.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, maybe that was in the cards, and maybe that was just the way it was going to be.
Yeah,
it just kind of happened to be around the same time.
My mind is it's like it's up in the air, and these are babies. These are children. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you know, people could live till they were 100 plus. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, technology comes in, advancements comes in, fucking, you know, all this different kind of stuff comes in, and there's issues that are popping up because they were a side effect that could be a possibility. And instead of saying like, you know, it could happen, you know, this is the way it could go, they say, yeah, it's, you know, it's a possibility, you know, your son might end up having this, but the likelihood of it isn't good. So I'm going to trust another person's word with my son. You know what I mean? Like that to me just doesn't sit right.
It should. You know that shit's all fucking. It's so crazy with all that. Like
right. It also comes with not understanding, you know, like research type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? It comes with, you know, like, and that's no knock on anybody who gets their kids vaccinated. You know, I'm 100% for it. If you're the parent, you make that decision. Yeah. You know, you make that decision, but you got to live with that decision. You know, depending on what it does, because if you know those repercussions, then you know your actions are going to be a toll. You know, they're gonna take a toll on your life.
It's a crazy thing, and it's to me. I feel like okay, cool. If you want to do it, then that's your choice. If you don't, cool, that's your choice. Like we give our kids vaccinations, or we don't. Mm-hmm. And if they are vaccinated, I don't understand why people trip out so hard against people that don't.
Right.
And it's like, well, yeah, your kid already got that, so your kid should be good.
Yeah.
If the vaccination is the reason why you got it to prevent it, you don't have to worry about it. But
I understand the vaccinations. I just don't think that they should happen when your kid is a fucking infant.
So
when
early.
It's a baby, when it's a baby, that's not time to even grow.
But exactly, but that they haven't had their time to their immune system to build.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna hit them harder.
Exactly.
So it's like it's catch-21. You know what I mean?
Like some people, like my baby cries all the time. It's this and that. You know what I mean? Like they think it's this, but like bro, like teeth. Like my son, bro, he's got 6 teeth right now, and yeah, he might have a little bit of trouble. You know, like he might have some nights that aren't as good as others. But I remember when I was little and I fucking couldn't even sit still because my body ached. You know what I mean? Due to a flu shot. You know what I mean? Like you're getting stuff put into your body has to fight that. And your body fighting that, you can't relax. You know, you can't just go to bed. You know what I mean? You feel those, they're not, you have growing pains as a kid, you know? But sometimes, if you're gonna you get those shots and they act as like a fucking steroid to those growing pains. You know what I mean? They multiply it.
What's that? I only got the flu shot once, and of course that's the 1 year I got the fucking flu hell bad. Like I don't fuck around with the flu shot.
Yeah. Then it was what, like 6-7 weeks after you got it.
See, I believe in vaccines for kids, but I don't get a flu shot.
Yeah. Fuck.
No, you
I
get
get
a flu shot.
I remember when I went to
Well,
go get a
did you
tetanus
get the
shot,
flu?
bro. They were mad at me when I said I didn't want it. Because they get the nurses and the people that give those shots, they get commission off of those. You know, say the shot is fucking $500, your insurance covers it, so it only ends up $120. You pay that $120, but they're still getting through the insurance that $500, and that person who gives you that shot, a nurse or a doctor, they get that fucking percentage off of what you paid to get that. You know what I mean? So like a lot of times I've had people fucking my lady when she was giving birth to my son. The lady in there was like the nurse was trying to like persuade us into doing something that we weren't 100% sure on, and was giving my lady attitude while she's in fucking labor. And I told her, I looked at her, I was like, hey, look, her and my sister were, because my sister's a natural remedies person, and they were arguing, my sister and the nurse, while my lady's in labor. And I turned to her, I said, hey, look, both of you. I was like, this isn't the time for that. You know what I mean? And it's not either one of your fucking decisions. So why are you guys arguing? This comes down to me and her. We're the parents of that baby. You know what I mean? Don't be arguing about it. She's in pain right now, and you guys are arguing? Fuck out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? That's not right to me. You know, and that's not to say like that's the point where I knew that something was wrong. I knew something was wrong before that. You know, but it was like, you know, we're gonna do what we want to do for our kids. Same that you guys would want to do. Whatever you feel is right, you're gonna do. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't bash either way. I mean, if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. They're your kids, it's your choice.
Right.
If your kids want to make that decision when they get older, they're gonna make that decision. Like it's all a person by person basis. And I mean, who are we to judge, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
But
that was just personal opinion.
I think we got a little deep there for a second. But
Just want to get me started on euthanasia.
Okay, so what do you guys think about like chiropractic solutions?
Chiropractic? With fucking back and shit?
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Love it, right?
Do it all the time, dude.
Some people don't agree with it.
I think it's somewhat worked. And I recently finally went to the chiropractor and started having it like.
If you understand it, it works.
My sciatica thing, fucking whatever that shit's called, was all
Sciatic
pinched
nerve,
up.
sacrum,
It was all fucked up.
Yeah.
So they went in there, they popped me a couple times, like I self-pop, I self-crack. Obviously, that's not good for you, but it is.
It's not good because it's the right way. You know what I mean?
Weird.
It depends on the way you do it.
But
I love the chiropractor, dude.
well, I went in there and he fucking turned me sideways, pushed me this way, popped that bitch back down.
Yeah.
I was like,
Ooh. Do the neck, dude.
Oh, the neck is something else.
But the first time he did that, I don't know if anybody else had it, but I got like a cold ass sensation throughout my whole body. It was like whatever was built up in there fucking just went.
It's a release.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy.
This is the best part. Dude.
And when he cracked my fucking neck, he was like, that was really loud. And I was like,
that's how off your shit was.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you just did, but I'm feeling good right now.
Right.
It was fucking nuts. I was kind of tripping for a second. I was like, I hope he can fix it. Mm-hmm. It's still a little bit fucked up. I haven't been back fucking for a week now, but I was going fucking. I went twice a week for a few weeks, and I was just.
You're someone that you have back pains and troubles and stuff like that. You agree with all that?
Yeah, I try to go fucking at least once a month, but sometimes I fucking.
Shit, once a week is what you should be doing.
Yeah, but
it's expensive, dude.
Yeah.
That shit feels good though. Like when when they lay you on your side and he pushes your front part forward and your back part back, and they're telling you, or however they fucking.
With your leg crossed, they grab you back by your sacrum, and
he's like, you're not gonna fall, just trust me. And I'm like, you're like 106 pounds, and I'm not. Like, be careful now. If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
My chiropractor had me grab a pillow, and then he like.
His hand underneath your back.
Yeah, underneath my back, and fucking.
Right on your L7.
Dude, that's what they told me. He was like, just lay back. And I'm like, I'm about to crush this guy's fucking hand. Like, I feel bad for him.
So that's why I watch a lot of chiropractic videos. Honestly, the videos relax me.
Dude, so you watch ASMR?
Yep. Watch all that.
Bro.
All that shit.
So that's the first.
Joseph Cipriano? The Y strap?
Cipriano.
He's out of North Carolina. Yeah, little short guy always wears Yeezys or wears some Gucci.
Yeah. I've watched a couple of his videos.
Yeah.
So I watched a bunch of those chiropractic videos fucking before I went in. And I was like, alright, so fucking let me get an idea of what they're gonna do.
Right.
So I probably went through like 20 different ones, and fucking I'd say my favorite one is the Houston chiropractic dude.
That old dude with the gray hair.
Yeah, he's like, this is what I'm gonna do right now. And he's like,
he puts the things up on your hips, and then he fucking puts the towel under you. And
hit you with that ring dinger.
Yeah, the ring dinger.
That's just not, I want one of those.
That shit was fire. I had a guy when I was 16. I went to the chiropractor and fucking he tried to adjust my neck while I was sitting up like this, and I told him, he's like, just relax. I was like, bro, I can't relax like this. I can't relax sitting up. And he fucking did my shit one way, and I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, that kind of hurt a little bit, got a little pain. He's like, okay, did it the other way, and boom, hurt it again. So when I was in Texas, I went to a chiropractor before we left to drive out here because I was like, you know, my back's been bothering me and shit, and I want to be able to have a comfortable drive back. And I told him, I was like, you know, I went to the chiropractor when I was 16, and he did his shit, and it kind of hurt me, bro. Like, it hurt me for a while, for like a week or so. And he feels my neck. He goes, wow. He's like, have you broken your neck? And I was like, what? He goes, have you ever broken your neck? And I was like, no. He goes, you have an insane amount of scar tissue on your neck. Well, I've been a tree worker, an arborist for a long time, groundsman, carrying logs and shit. So I figured that might be one thing. And then it came to me, I was like, when I was 16, this fool cracked my neck and it fucked me up for like a week or so. You know what I mean? And it fucked me up. And he was like, you have a crazy amount of scar tissue. And I was like, I think it's because I sat up when he did it. I was like, if I lay down, I think I'm cool. So he laid me down, bro. And the way he popped my shit, I almost cried. Because it was like, the release that I got from it, it was like, I kept telling him, I was like, thank you, bro. I was like, fucking thank you, dog. Like, this shit feels great. He told me the way I was sitting, like, my head is on a tilt. You know what I mean? Like, when they measure your feet and, like, one foot's like this or one foot's like this, you know what I mean? It's your hips and this and that, but your neck has so much to do with that shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts.
I'm ready to go back. Fucking, I want to go to like one that does the whole fucking.
You should get a massage first, a deep tissue massage, and then a fucking.
I don't want no weirdo rubbing all over me though.
You get a female.
Asian massage.
Fucking weirdo.
Asian massage. Stop it.
Hey.
Stop it.
Weirdos come in man.
The rub and tug, hug and love. That's what he was getting. He gives a hug afterwards. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you.
Gives her a kiss on the cheek.
He said, what kind of lotion is that? Was that him lotion? Was that him?
I will never go there. What's that?
He said, what's her name?
I think we're going to go ahead and end this one here. We're damn near almost at 3 hours now. It was a good episode.
Good conversation.
I like it.
A lot of conversation.
I enjoy the way we go. Fucking lighthearted conversations, deep conversations. We laugh, we joke, we get a little serious.
Get it from the roots.
Give Steve back his titty. Look at that smile. Look at that weird ass smile. That creep. Bert, come get him.
I know you're holding that in your pocket. You being bored at work talking about me.
So, Brennan, owe us 10 minutes in the penalty box still. Don't think we forgot about that.
We'll do it next time.
Next time for sure.
Yeah. I owe at least 15. I let the dogs in. I let the dogs out.
You let the camera down.
And you talk shit about fucking
Sons of Anarchy. You cry,
yeah, that's fucking wild right
you
there. You owe us 30 minutes in the penalty box.
Hell no.
But appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate everybody for checking in.
Yeah.
God damn. Marie, your band, stop writing in. We got some challenges. We got some nights. Fucking, we got to plan out how everything's gonna work out. We got some B-roll footage to shoot.
Sure.
Hopefully, Steve don't embarrass us when we shoot him. Shooting for the
chest with a 40.
I said the leg, but whatever.
What happens.
We'll give you some shin guards.
So
we'll hit you in the one that's already broke.
Appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys checking everything out. Thank you to our guests.
Appreciate you being loyal to the legacy.
Loyal legacy.
Hey, homie.
Say Captain Planet, bud.